We're live.
Live.
So it's now your fourth day in the prison. Genji, you did some work. Nothing spooky happened. You have 3 credits to your name. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah. After breakfast, it will be 2 credits. So, or at least, or most.
I probably should eat something, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Well,
assume that's assuming you just ate the minimum for the other days. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The other people have been
Yeah,
tracking their
you will.
credits. I have no idea how much they have, and I do not care.
I have, I have,
I
I
will
have
remove the cucumber slices, which I stole from the meal, from my eyes and go off to have my cup of coffee for breakfast.
Yeah.
uh, Pat, I have a negative number of tickets that is a Stack Overflow integer.
Oh no, he's generating infinite tickets. Help! You have
The
5 minutes.
economy.
You have 5 minutes before everyone in the Spire dies from the weight of the tickets. But yeah, it's the fourth day. It is notably Saturday. So your hour breakfast is now a 2-hour breakfast. Oh
Ooh.
joy!
Yay.
You were told that if you wanted to fight anyone, that you could do like bare knuckle boxing on Saturdays, and you do see there is like a ring on the ground, and there's some extra guards, and they've set up some like ropes, like they're literally just like normal rope tied to a couple poles, just to
So
transcribe the ring.
Finley's going to get a 3-star breakfast, and then once that's finished digesting, he's going to head to the ring.
Okay.
Don't want to go too soon, or else you'll take a gut punch and it'll all come up.
Yeah, of course. There seems to be some betting going on. Some of it's friendly fights. A couple are like, people who are very clearly want to kill each other, but it's a little hard, with bare knuckle boxing. Anytime they do something that would definitely kill, if someone falls down, they stop them from like stomping on them.
Right.
Are there rules
They're
against using some kind
relatively
of judo?
clean.
The rules are literally just 2 men enter, 1 man leaves. No hitting someone on the ground.
What about nut shots?
When they go down, you're not allowed to stomp them to death.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. The guards don't care about that. Like the other prisoners might, and you might have a bad time in prison from then on. But yeah, those are like the rules the guards set. And there's a couple bookies who are doing little bettings on the sides. One of them from the other day, Jay. He's a seat blocker. And the Germans notably are not even close to the ring at all. If you ever get anywhere near them, one of them's probably like, "How barbaric! They should fight. They should fight with swords like real men." So someone with like dueling stars on his face.
And I'll look at the guy who said that and respond, "Failure to be barbarous enough is why you lost."
You get some hard German stares.
You get a hard Rahu stare. And Meek will say, "What? Say it again?"
Yeah, technically the Germans won. Though I think they sued.
Oh, did they?
I think it was like a peace, right?
Like it
Oh,
wasn't unconditional.
Yeah.
Wait, Sea War 1 they lost, but Sea War 2 they won.
Yeah. So they're 1-1.
Is it
You know,
like a
50%
Then
winner.
is it like a
I will.
Korean
I
War
will.
Is a good
situation?
way to piss them off, though. That they really hate that. Right?
Yeah.
I'm
Is it
just
like
going to
a
do the American thing and say no. You lost. I don't care what the treaty says.
Fair enough. But yeah, if you want to enter boxing, like there's absolutely no like sign up fee. If you want to get in the ring, you can get in the ring, and people can bet on you.
I'm going to
I'm
spend
gonna.
one ticket to meal, and I am going to put a two ticket bet down on Mr. Finley.
Sure.
We'll take it on Findlay for me as well.
I will instead go to the people organizing the ring and saying, I am an impartial observer. Allow me to watch these. I could be part of the judgment committee.
Uh, everyone's like, it's pretty easy to judge. They fall down and don't get back up, you know?
Oh, but how do you know that they shouldn't get up yet? We could have them fight to the death.
uh, any guard that hears that would like lean over and be like, none of that talk here. Dead workers can't work.
Dead workers can't work, but living men cannot live. But I understand you, sir. I do.
Um,
Actually, that's not true. Poindexter emoji.
Poindexter. So there's mostly the guards in white are running it. They have several black armored ones around, standing in like little groups of two, watching each other, specs, making sure no one gets too close. Since they're on the ground, none of them have guns because what if someone got it from them, you know?
Mhm.
But they do have
Yeah,
cudgels
Truncheons or
and
something.
yeah, they have truncheons, and they're pretty impervious to what you would have, which is just like fists and like
Yeah, they're a bunch of jack guys.
a lunch tray. You think maybe if like the chairs weren't like bolted to the floor next to all the tables, maybe you could hurt one by like if Finlay like hit one over the head like with all of his strength. But they are bolted to the floor, so.
I'll come back to our little team and say, I tried to get on the judging committee, but it didn't work.
But yeah, so
Which of you will be
Finlay's in
fighting?
the ring. I didn't listen to your bets, but if Finlay wins, you get 1.5 of what you bet.
So yeah, put down 2, then we get 3.
Yeah, it's a tall, athletic Zabian shows up. You're going down, he says. To the ground. Yes. And
I'll just stare at him and not respond.
yeah. Anyways, we enter Song of Swords combat.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I haven't seen this in a minute.
I'm going to type out his not, and just trust that you won't read it, and then you can just say yours.
You're allowed to. Oh wait, no, that's right. The GM can read it.
Quick aside, I am now expecting a call sometime tonight regarding family medical emergency. So
Okay.
I'll let you know when I get it. But
All right.
yeah, family member was admitted to the ER for extremely low blood pressure. So
Oh, fun. By which I mean not.
That's not good.
Here is his actual declaration. Like I said, you can just say yours if you want. I just trust that you won't read it till you say it.
Mhm. Mm.
Ting, ting, ting.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ting, ting, ting. May I have your attention, please? Vein.
Man.
Oh, paste. There we go, baby.
Oh, you just declared yours immediately. Fair enough.
Red pill. He knew it. He knows.
Yeah, your opponent's doing a straight punch to your face with 6 dice. And then we roll initiative.
So I've got Bloodthirsty, so I think I get +1 die for this.
I believe Bloodthirsty is +2. Give me a second.
Sounds right.
I don't actually have the book up,
I got the book.
so I'm opening my copy real quick.
Oh, +1.
Because while I remember vaguely what a lot of things do, which is why I said the words I said, I don't remember the exact wording.
Right, it's a 4-point to boon for a +1 initiative die.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically worth a talent.
Mm-hmm.
Where was it?
Greatness plus reach advantage plus miscellaneous bonuses for red.
Yep. You're doing a hook punch, so that's HA, right?
Yeah.
So he's doing a straight, which is H, so he gets 1 reach bonus.
But is he tall or?
No, wait, actually, yeah.
Oh no, it
Y'all
would
even
be
then.
that he would have to pay 1 additional to do the
Because
attack.
I'm tall too. I have +1 reach and initiative.
Yeah, so y'all are actually
Oh.
y'all are even for this attack. Hand to hand always it's funny because it's like, what reach are you standing at initially? Sorry. Do.
The default range is whatever the longest active weapon range of a character is. So it would normally be your straight if
We'll
you're
see.
unarmed.
We'll see. Kick is
But
medium
then
range.
whatever that is for their height.
Yeah, but see, kick is medium range, right? So.
Oh yeah, making a medium range thing when you're at short range
Well, I was just saying
would
that
cost something.
that is the longest range attack you can make unarmed. So, but anyways, I just let it be whatever. Right now,
Yeah.
what you declared. Sorry.
Okay, so we roll.
Yeah, you roll
See.
initiative to see who lives and who gets punched in the face. I mean, I don't think anyone's dying here.
Hopefully not.
You'd be surprised.
So I think we're even on reach and there's no bonuses, so it's just adroitness.
He gets +1 from straight, but yeah, otherwise no. I'm just counting it all up.
So that's 4d10 at T7.
Yep. For you and mine. Oh, mine didn't roll. Huh. Let me try that again then.
Wait, what's the stat you roll initiative with?
Right.
ADR. There you go. Oh, it's a simultaneous. Yay!
How, You have a 4 ADR?
I do.
He does.
Huh.
And this guy also has a 4 ADR, but then a +1 from straight punch. He rolls 4 successes.
Never mind.
Roll your thing, Claw.
So maneuvers, a hook would be 7d10 T7.
Could
Yep.
I spend a luck to put a simultaneous knockout in? Never mind. I don't want to. I think actually Claw's just going to kill him, and that's too fair.
Oh wow.
Okay, so you got 4. You got 3. He got 4.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's add it up real quick. So 4 BS, strength bonus -2 for his. Oh, we actually have to roll location. My bad. His was at your face, but it actually hit the 2 location, which is. Ooh, that might suck.
For face.
Oh, that's not going to be great. I was aiming for the chest, so
For aiming at the head of a thrust, yeah, and 1 for 3 is neck. And then for chest,
this
the
was a
belly
swing. It's hook, and so it's a swing.
Oh, swing.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
For bet
So that's the belly.
That'd be shoulder.
Yeah, no,
God, it was
he got belly. He got thrust and you got belly. So, sorry,
Yeah.
I said that wrong again. But yeah, okay. So he got 4 successes, strength bonus. Also, remember, strength bonus is half your strength.
All right.
Right. So I've got a strength damage bonus of 3.
He did no damage to you.
And I've got
toughness soak it.
I've got
Yeah.
3 bonus successes. I've got 5 toughness, and I've got 3 bonus successes and 3 strength damage bonus.
Yeah. Does it have a negative on the attack though? So here's what happened for him. He has a strength bonus of 2 for having 4 strength. Straight punch has a -2 for damage, so that's 0. Then he got 4 successes, so he does a level 0. Oh wait, he does nothing because you have 5 toughness, right?
Mm-hmm. That's why I took that toughness boon.
Yeah.
So hook.
It's X plus 1, so I had to spend 8.
Yeah, but I'm trying
DP
to
to
look
use
up
it.
what the okay.
And BS stun must make a BS.
A stability test.
I thought you were doing
when you're prone.
the hook punch.
Oh, yeah, it's hook punch, not.
Oh,
Yeah.
hook punch. Right. Oh, that's the wrong hook. You're right.
Yeah. No. 10 years of playing this game.
One day.
One day we'll have it right.
Oh, it was TN6.
TN6.
Oh yeah. Let's see if that changed anything.
You get an extra success.
Yep, you did 4.
Yeah. Strength damage bonus -1 plus ballistic plus bonus successes to hit location.
So your total is 6 -4, so you did a level 2.
Well, to half the damage is inflicted back on your hand.
Doesn't do anything because he's got 5 toughness though. So.
Mm-hmm. Special. Do you have superior hook punch?
I don't think so.
Okay.
And I don't think any of my talents activate here.
Probably not. But you did do a level 2 unarmed to his belly, which, let me go back to the wounds.
That's a 3 stun and 3 pain.
Okay. He actually had 1 more die in the chamber because he just wanted to punch you 1 more time. Because, I don't know, he thought he'd do something. So, takes that away. And then he has 2 over stun. Let me roll agility. Where's that? Got 4 agility. He doesn't fall over. But yeah, he's got 3 pain. Oof.
And he has no more CP.
No more CP. Do you have any?
Well, I am berserking right now
Oh boy.
because, and that gives me an extra +4. So I've used 8 already, and I have another 5.
So just go for a wall up. He can't defend himself.
Probably just a straight punch to the face, which is my remaining 5 dice, if I remember right. Let me check the maneuver. Straight punch. Somewhere in here. Grapples, mounted maneuvers, hill pushes.
It's so funny how punching someone in the face is probably with a straight punch is probably one of the deadlier things because there's 1 through 3's neck. You can't count the number of times Havoc in the mech game tried to punch someone for talking back and just killed them.
So that's 5. Whoops, wrong. 5d10 at T7. 1 success.
Okay.
So that's, I think, only 4 damage.
Yeah.
It's strength damage bonus -2 plus successes, so I don't think I do anything.
Nope. It does do like a level 0, which is like 1 stun.
Does he need to make a stability at TN1?
He barely makes it. Yep. It refreshes his tummy hardy. You have initiative.
Go all in. Go all in.
Yeah, why not?
Wait, does Berserker change your TN for attacks or?
It changes your. It gives you more CP, but it changes your TN for defense negatively.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna do another hook punch, all 15 dice.
Go for it. He'll
Target?
try to arm parry with 5 because that's I think all of it.
Wow, only 4 successes.
You have 1 success over him then.
Where did you aim?
Face.
Okay.
It was a hook punch though.
Straight.
Straight. Okay.
You said hook.
Did I say hook?
Yep, because if you're doing TN6.
Yeah. I mean, so once you got him at hook range, it doesn't make sense
Right.
really.
So hook then, and that wouldn't be 15 dice. That would be 14 because there's a +1 for a hook.
Is there?
Or not hook. Hook punch. I keep screwing them up.
No, hook punch. You don't have to pay anything. It's still the same.
Hook punch is TN6. So
Yeah.
I think I just do a level 0.
3 minus 1 plus 1. Yeah.
Does he need to roll his?
Yeah, I'm trying to. He stays standing.
So
Round
I guess,
3. Bing, bing, bing.
You still have initiative.
Still have initiative. You could elbow him. Maybe. I think that does more damage.
Yeah, it doesn't have a penalty, so I'm going to elbow, but it's TN7.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, 15 dice. And I'll try to defend again. Holy shit.
Oh boy.
You might have killed this man.
And that was an elbow to the face.
Oh, yeah. You got 4 successes.
Oh God.
So
Roll location.
your hit location.
Yeah. Is it it's swing though, right? Or is it thrust?
Let's see.
I think it's swing.
I think it's either actually.
Okay.
If I'm looking at elbow.
Yep, it's either. So if you did face, which is like head, then yeah, it'd be thrust.
So 1d10.
That's upper head.
Upper head. Then you have strength
Is level
3.
special, or is it still unarmed?
It's still
Level 3 is
unarmed.
not that bad.
If he had like superior, it'd do like +2 damage, and if you had like elbow pads, it'd do another one. But yeah, so you did a level 3 to his upper head.
So
4 stun, 13 pain, 5 bleed, KO versus
No,
4 required
no,
successes.
that's no, it's
Oh,
unarmed.
that's petting. Right. Level 3.
It's level 3, so one stun, 1 pain, knockout versus 1 success.
Yeah.
I guess roll the knockout and then roll the stability, I guess.
Well, I was gonna roll the stability first,
Yeah. Okay.
but I don't know. He stays standing, and then I believe knockout's willpower. You knocked him out.
Just bonk.
Bonk. Yeah, he's out.
Just the people's elbow.
Claw.
Right. So during
Now
this,
I need you to make a willpower check. Your Scottish blood rushes in your vein. It says kill.
Okay, so this is important. As that was, I had kind of gotten in there. I'm going to try to catch the falling man, right? Because I don't want anyone to die.
This is like 4 required successes, so I am not going to make it. I have 4 will.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Your Scottish blood tells you that you need to kick him in the throat. You don't have to do that specific action, but you want to, yeah. You're still berserking, is what I'm saying.
Okay. Can I throw myself in the way and have him kick me instead? I'll roll mobility if you want.
No, I wasn't umming because I was doubting whether you could do that. I was umming about whether that was smart. But yeah, I mean, he still has to declare an attack. But yeah, you still want to fuck this guy up.
Yeah, it's a kick at T7 targeting the chest.
Yep.
Or, no, groin.
I will be right back.
Okay. Does anyone else want to try to stop your Scotsman?
I will. But what should I roll?
Kill them all.
I
Probably like a parry?
Or clinch?
Okay, that's. Well, I don't really have. Can I just use mobility to throw myself in between it and then reduce the damage by whatever I take?
I mean, I'll let you throw yourself in the way, but you're getting kicked full power if you do that.
Okay. That's fair. Let me instead try to reason with him. Just scream like, no, no. Right? Like, don't do it.
You can roll it, but
do it, my friend.
it will be extremely difficult.
I just don't want you to kill someone and get us all in trouble.
Why?
So
You wouldn't
okay.
get all of you
Let
in
me see
trouble.
let me see what my sheet says I can do. Like should I do? It should be like, because it shouldn't be like a charisma. It should be almost like willpower because I'm trying to directly communicate to it. Like, I'm not saying don't hit him. I'm just saying
charisma
don't
like
kill him.
feeds off of your willpower already.
That's right. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll just do that. Okay, let me see. 1, 2, and 7. Okay. What I would like to do is to reduce his pool by up to whatever successes I get to make it non-lethal. Does that sound right?
That was your kick, by the way, right up there, right, Claw? So I was going to tell you. I was just going to give you a bonus to convincing him, or to coming out of Berserk Rage, because he's trying to curb stomp this guy.
Okay. Yes. Tell me what I should roll for that. Just charisma plus persuasion, or could I do?
What I want
Is
you
there
to
any
do
way I can
is convince
subterfuge?
me of your action.
If I say something to distract his anger to me, could I do subterfuge?
Yeah, sure. I allow that one. Sure.
even if that means that he then takes a right hook at me and breaks my jaw. I'll take it. Okay. In that case, I'll call him a Claude pull.
Yeah. Finlay, someone's called you a clodpole. You're very angry about it.
So, I guess if you'll let me, mid-kick, I will turn on Meek.
Yeah, go for it.
And I will instead try to grapple him to the ground. What kind of maneuver would that be?
Well, what I was going to let happen in this case, it was you're already kicking when he's like, hey, clodpole over here.
Okay, so I'll...
what occurs is you're red, he's blue now in a new bout.
Okay,
Does that sound fair to you?
that works for me.
Meek, you may try to dodge this.
All right, let me see. Let me check this. All right, plus ADR is oh boy. All right, all two. I will do a like a block.
Sure.
I don't think I can parry this.
Oh, you could arm parry or whatever, which is
Yeah,
dangerous.
arm
but
parry. What's the TN for that?
TN 6. If you get exactly the same, you suffer a 0 BS attack to that arm.
All right. Oh no.
The rules for arm parry are across 2 pages, so I had to post both.
Yeah, they are.
I'm sorry. It's supposed to be TN 7. Let me do that again.
No, it's TN 6, I think, for arm parry. Or is it not?
Arm parry is TN 7.
Oh.
Unless you have superior.
Right.
It's TN 6 if you have the feat, so I'll just do it again.
No,
Yeah, we can just count them. You just had to, you had
Same
to.
result.
Yeah, you had to with 7 anyways.
Yeah.
You didn't roll any 6s. Anyways, roll location claw.
I think I was just kind of like going for his chest, so I'm going to roll on the chest table.
Yeah, go for it.
That's chest thrusting. That is shoulder.
Okay, it's a 4 BS to the shoulder. I believe.
Oh boy.
I believe kick has no negative, so it's full.
Yeah, it hits strength damage bonus plus bonus successes.
So that's a level 3 to the shoulder, unless Meek is negative toughness or.
That's not so bad. It's still
Back in a second.
Yeah, I mean, you know. All right, so he kicks him, and he like probably. I'll just say that Meek like falls to his knees and then down, going, oh, dead arm.
So you can roll to try to break Berserker. You could spend luck if you would like. Other people could get involved. It's very obvious that you're out of control.
I'm going to let's see here. How much luck do I have to spend to like try and shake myself out of this?
So luck gives you 4 dice per point, but I'll let you buy yourself out of Berserk for 2 points.
I'm just going to buy myself out and reduce myself to 3 luck.
Okay.
Right? Okay, so he comes down. Meek is on the ground holding his arm, going, oh, it hurts. Oh.
People who
I'm going to come out of red and start looking at my hands and my feet and kind of like in shock.
So people who bet on Finlay, you've won. Congrats, you get your money. The guard comes up to you, Finlay. You're banned from boxing. Sorry.
Aye, sir. Won't happen again. I'm eating trail mix.
Fair enough. And yeah, y'all have all learned something about your friendly giant.
Aww.
Very friendly
Indeed,
Finlay.
we have. Meek will continue laying there. So going, oh, that was something.
So
Yes.
Meek, your shoulder hurts quite a bit still. I don't know what your grit is, but if it's less than 3, then you are now suffering pain. But otherwise, you
Oh,
can grit
well,
and bear it.
it is exactly 3. He will get up and go over to Findlay and say, Findlay, for heaven's sake, are you all right?
Am I all right? Are you mad? What about you?
What? No, I'm fine. I'm just worried about you, my friend. You obviously have a fiery heart.
I'm
We can't
gonna
have you going and killing everyone who upsets you.
go around to Meek's unarmed arm and offer him an arm so I can help him to the infirmary.
Thank you so much, my friend.
I did not know what happened.
Oh, it's all right. I thought you had him. You had him thoroughly. I just didn't want you to kill him. Just imagine what people would say.
Uh, you get to the infirmary. It's actually on this level. It's one of the lower levels of the tower that you actually have access to. There's a doctor there. They take your shirt off and look at it. There's a big boot print on your shoulder. It's rapidly turning colors. It hurts, but not too badly. It's dull pain. They say you'll live. You don't really get any assistance since it's like not dislocated or anything too serious. It's just very bruised. Yeah, exactly like that.
Sorry. I had to run to the bathroom real fast there.
No problem. But yeah, is there anything else I want to do with the morning slot you have? Y'all used up quite a bit of it with eating and participating in the boxing. They're still doing that. You can bet on a few more.
And what is the Saturday still a work day?
Yeah, it's still a work day. They just give you an extra hour of free time. You don't get any on Sunday. The bastards.
Hmm.
Did you still want to talk to the Krauts?
Yeah. Oh, man. It's going to be rough. Guess start making the approach.
Okay. So I think I mentioned before that the Krauts have a few non-Kraut hanger-ons. People of dubious ancestry, and there's a couple big blonde guys. The faces are a little wrong for being cherries. Maybe they're Finnish or Swedish. Anyways, they stop you and talk in a thick English accent. It's like, you're not wanted here, little man. Do you say anything to them? The Germans have not noticed you approaching. It's just these, like I said, Finnish or Swedish dudes.
I just had a couple of questions.
Ask a couple of questions to someone else. Do you raise your voice at all? What do you do to this stonewalling?
Trying to think what I don't have the tools to sorry, I'm
He's
sorry, there's a lot going on.
No problem. This recording's going to be full of the ping of Discord messages of other people messaging me.
Oh no.
Back.
Indeed.
Jesus.
I just don't have anything. I can't think right now.
I'm sorry.
I
Uh, give me a second.
I don't have any sort of I don't know the setting well enough.
I mean, it's not like a setting thing. I don't know. But like I said, they basically the Germans are just talking to themselves. It's just these two dudes, and it's them who are blocking you. Maybe the Germans would have actually want to talk to you. You don't know. You just think that these guys, their default state is no. So honestly, you're not sure anything you say to these two guys would help. Does that explain the situation a little any better?
Yeah, I start raising my voice. Do you know who I am?
They
no.
look at each other. No.
Wait.
Talking to a samurai of
Did
the,
you say that
OA clan.
in English or in like Japanese?
He starts flipping between them. Occasionally, he slips some Chironite in there, but I don't know if he has fluency in Chironite.
I don't know. If it's on your sheet, you do. But if not, you probably just know sauerkraut, schnitzel.
Language is 3, but we didn't actually write in what languages those were.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, your scene like catches the attentions of the Germans, and they like stop their whatever they were discussing, like to look over at you, and you hear oh god, I was trying to think of a Swedish name, but I couldn't off the top of my head. Sven. Yeah, that's a good one. Sven, what are you doing? Bring the Hinamotin over here.
I assume that he.
Yeah. The two big guys. I'll get out of your way and let you approach the German table. I have a bad German accent. You'll have to forgive me.
Kentaro makes a deep bow.
Yeah, I assume you're standing before the Sternbannführer.
Yes. I say thank you for granting me an audience, and I say his full name that my character can remember, but I can't.
Yes. It's like, the pleasure is ours. You are an honorary Aryan, are you not?
Some may say that.
It's like indeed, the Führer himself has said it, and therefore I must abide by it. Come, sit down. You've already had food, yes?
Yes. Just a meager portion.
It's like, that won't do at all. Hans, go get this man some of their finest tea. I believe they have some of the green variety for special occasions.
Matcha.
Oh, man.
And Hans, disappears, and it's like, just like, it's like, I believe you have me at a disadvantage. You no doubt know that I am a Sturmbannführer Adolf Zeitler, but I do not know you.
My name is Kentaro Oe of the Western Falling Crane School in Hinamoto.
He nods. Hans has returned with matcha.
Thank you very much.
It is, it's decent, Honestly, you're surprised. You don't know how many credits they spent on it. Probably too much, because it's not good. But if you went somewhere and received it at a meal, you'd be like not unhappy. So since you're in a prison and you received it, you're quite happy. It's like, yes, a warrior, yes. What can I do for you? Have you decided to abandon that scum over there? And he looks at who you were normally hanging out with, which is a bunch of people from the UK and Rahu, and all enemies of the Kyrenites.
I cannot say I will abandon them just yet. I like to keep my options open.
He's like, of course. He's like, I could use some more men, though, down in the mines. Someone with your skills, a warrior. We can never have enough of those. All these others are jealous of our success.
Oh?
Yeah,
so?
Well, you see, when you are so successful as we are very successful. Tell him, Hans. Yes, Sturmbannführer, we are very successful. You get special treatment. Yeah, you see.
Oh,
the rest of these dregs, no doubt, cost the warden more than they're worth. Each of my men, Aryans all, are worth 5, maybe 6 of the rest of the prisoners. You'll see.
That's quite the claim.
Yes. Tomorrow there will be a demonstration of how prized my work crew is by the warden. You'll be quite surprised, I think. And it's like maybe you'll be more open to joining. It's like I don't know about your friend over there. Honorary Aryan he might be, but glasses, I think he has weak genes.
We all can't be blessed with 20/20 vision.
But if it comes, if it comes down to it, I will accept him as part of the bargain for you, as a service. I'm sure he can do something.
Interesting. I will relay. I will relay the offer when I get an opportunity.
This doesn't take a perception check, but you definitely notice that at least 2 of the Germans have bad eyesight by how much they squint. But they are clearly decided that it's better for appearances that they don't wear glasses around.
Around their boss, yeah.
Yeah, but it's very obvious to you. Like it's not a role.
Yeah. I I'm still getting my bearings around here. I've been familiarized with B and C block. I was honestly wishing to hear something about D block. It seems like not many have been there.
D block. It's like I've been there myself.
Oh, really?
Yes. I don't like to brag, but I'm a bit of a war criminal. You see.
Oh, really?
Yes.
For,
It's like the Führer in his wisdom did not see fit to negotiate for my release when the treaties were signed. So I've been rotting in prison, one prison or another.
hey, Pat, can I do a subterfuge roll for flattery?
Sure.
Yeah. That's just charisma plus subterfuge.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Something of a war criminal myself.
8 successes.
Yeah. Tell me what you say, but like he buys it completely. You like you put an air hose to his ego and inflate that motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm so. Oh man, I'm trying to structure what I would say. It seems like you're a great warrior. And one second,
Thanks, Claw.
You're welcome.
Sorry, someone just interrupted my train.
No problem.
The one second. Man, I'm sorry, I cannot think today.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
But essentially, like when I go for like the broad strokes of, that sounds really impressive. I'd like to hear more.
Yeah.
There must have been war criminals and pirates down in D Block as well. I'm sure that you've outshone them.
And he says, it's like the D blocks is a special place. Everyone is very separated.
Oh yeah.
One per cell. We're only let out if we're deemed worthy enough to join their research. You know, I might still be down there if it was not for my men up here. They learned that I, a Sturmbannführer, was down in the blocks, and they refused to work until I was set free. It's like, and in return for the warden's magnanimity, I was like, we have done more for this prison than any other group. It's like, but yes, pirates, war criminals, murderers, all sorts were down there.
Interesting. Any any Hinamotans like myself? He just kind of laughs at that.
He's like, he says, when he was down there, no, but he's pretty sure that there's one down there right now.
Oh.
Big guy, huge even. By the way, you do know that the guy you're looking for has tall too.
Oh. Okay. Oh wow. Sounds like a monster of a man.
Yes. You might describe him as you know, I was gonna say a brick shit house, but Hinamotans probably have rice paper houses, so you know.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound as good.
Did you get the name on him? Would be funny if it's someone I've met in my travels.
It was like Hojo or Toji, something like that.
One of those names.
Yes. You must forgive me. The names of your people, they run out of my ears. I cannot hold on to them.
No offense taken. There's many differences between our cultures.
Yes.
In terms of the semantic components.
Yes, no doubt, since y'all are so far out on the rim while we are so near to the center. But yeah, so you're making conversation, and you do hear like the guys start coming out offering jobs, so you know there's not much time left.
Well, I must thank you for this tea. It appears our time is running short.
It's like, yes. Speak to me tomorrow after our demonstration. I'm sure you'll be very interested in joining my crew. It's like, I have big plans for you. Yes.
Finish off the tea.
Yeah.
Give a deep bow of appreciation, and I guess saunter off.
Saunter off. You rejoin your friends. They are offering today, as always, 10 cleaning jobs, an infinite amount of mining jobs, 40 jobs in the manufacturing place. And then Rebecca is here, and she's looking for exactly one person to do research.
I'm in.
He's in.
I will also put myself forward for research.
I got hit on Rebecca.
But also, wait, can we tick multiple boxes?
No.
I'll do the mining if they don't want me, but I'll do the research if they do.
Well, like I said, they're looking for exactly one person, so y'all can fight about it, I guess.
Well, if he'd like her, I have a feeling that somehow this big Oriental gentleman might have something to do with the Cell Girl. So I'll back off. But
all right. Kentaro will make another like pass at her, but not like serious. It's like breathing.
Yeah, of course. I was like, oh, so happy to have you again, Kentaro.
Remember my name.
Yep. And yeah, since you signed up immediately, she drags you off.
Yeah.
Lots of research, no time to waste. Sorry. Where's everyone else going?
Try not to look at the eye.
Oh,
It's,
try.
but Peter, the eye is evil, which means it is good.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Tell me what work y'all are doing. So the mining, once again, 3 ticket space. They give you 5 tickets for a load of ore, or 10 if it's moonstone. What you found was particularly difficult to find a whole load of. And the manufacturing, they're doing 2 tickets, but there is a production-based bonus. But they're not going to bother telling you till you get down there.
I'm gonna go wherever Meek's going.
Okay. Where's Meek going? It's over,
To sleep, apparently.
apparently.
I will appeal. Tullius Meek will kneel down and put his left hand on his forehead and ask God which way he should go.
Are you telling me you want to roll shivers?
Yes.
Okay, roll me shivers.
Save and roll. God. Fucking.
Yeah, you got to click on it. I'm sorry, I'm something of a war criminal. Every time I see it, it's
All right. Well, that's high successes.
that is a lot. Do you have 10 perception? Because you're only supposed to roll perception.
Say again?
You're only supposed to roll perception, like the base score.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry to ruin your very high roll.
Rain.
Good news is that that's still good enough to get a hint from God, as it were.
What is the hint from God?
The hint from God is do not show up to the mines today.
I think.
And
Okay.
and it occurs in this manner. You think about going to the mines after, you don't get any like booming words from God, but you think about going to the mines, and you just feel like a hollow pit in your stomach. It's just like queasy, and you're like, do I really want to lift all that? And then you think about, maybe I'll find out what's going on in the manufacturing thing. See how that is, and
Very well.
your
Then
indigestion
I shall
clears
do
up.
that.
It's odd, very odd
I'll
feeling.
do that. Tullius will sit up, take his cup of coffee, and walk over to not the mines.
Yep.
Probably
Okay.
manufacturing then.
They sign you up. Happy to have you aboard. And so Finlay went with you because he was like, yeah, wherever you want to go. Where does Genji and Peter wish to do?
What was Genji doing last time while everybody else was in the mine?
I think you were helping. So yesterday they moved boxes. I think I just had you move boxes with him.
Okay.
They were unpacking quite a number of things down on the E block.
Yeah.
Quite a-
So
Perhaps I should do that again. See if there's anything interesting down there.
So yeah, some of the jobs aren't like every day.
okay.
So I think the first session I introduced that there were manufacturing jobs, IRL, like where they like stamp license plates and crap.
Mm-hmm.
But there weren't any the first 2 days. But on the third day, what occurred is that Kentaro and Peter, and also you, but you didn't roll anything. You just were there for the ride.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all moved boxes and stuff all around, and one of the things was that the ship that brought everyone also brought a bunch of like cargo, and so the cargo was unloaded onto E Block, where the manufacturing place was, and they saw it, unloaded all the stuff, tried to steal some tools, and were caught. Nothing bad happened.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And so that's
Yeah.
what occurred.
Yeah.
So you have not been down into the mines. You did hear from your friends that spooky stuff happens down there.
Hmm.
So yeah.
Well, that's never really bothered Genji, but at the same time, it does sound unpleasant. So maybe manufacturing for today.
Okay. Yeah. You go over, sign up. Happy to have you aboard.
He's not really built for mining.
Yeah, y'all really aren't the miners 49ers, and I assume Peter doesn't want to mine, right?
No.
Okay. So, the party unsplit, except for Indy,
Yeah.
who's alone. So we'll cover the manufacturing stuff first.
Mhm.
So they take you down the lift. You have to wait around a while because they let the miners go first, since they're a little more important in the grand scheme of things. And so they take you down to the manufacturing, and they get you all situated at benches, make sure you all have tools. There's like punches and screwdrivers and pliers and hammers, all hand tools. And then they start opening up crates. And the first crates they unbox are wooden stocks, and the next crate they unbox are barrels and stamped sheet metal, and they put in front of each of you all the parts to make a Sturmgewehr, and they say, "Figure it out."
Oh boy.
And yeah, the goals is that for every 5 you make, you will receive an additional ticket. If you do not make a single one, they're not going to pay you anything. So, them's the rules.
All right.
Yep.
Will throw himself in front of the group and say, I know how to do this.
Does he know how to do
All
this?
we need to do is organize it. One piece into another. And he will begin to use his expertise in organizing autopsies and all this stuff to set everyone into whatever task they need to do to get this done as quickly as possible.
Okay, so you want to sort of like have everyone just focus on putting one part into a gun, more or less? That sounds like what I was hearing.
Everyone except the hyper capable, probably our party, will be left to be independent, but he will start mobilizing the masses as they say.
Well, make a charisma check, because otherwise people that aren't your party are not going to listen to you. So, whatever.
Charisma, can I do charisma profession?
No, because you're not like a foreman.
Okay, that is fair. That is fair. All right, let me pull up a bit. Okay, that's just 7. Right. Oh, surprising number of dice there. Okay.
Uh,
5.
so a bunch of people still do not listen to you because they've got their own little groups. But of the 40 people, you get half of them to come join your little group, and you can organize them however you wish. You probably promised that there would be some ticket sharing arrangement, since they're probably not assembling a whole gun themselves.
Yes.
Yes. But yeah. Otherwise, anything else y'all want to do? Otherwise, there will be some rolls, and then we're gonna pan over to Indy's Wonderful Life.
Oh no.
Yep. I'm just trying to keep things down while Indy solves the problem.
Peter is mostly going to ignore the guns out of principle. I'm going to go looking for water or anyone who knows anything about water.
Okay, yeah. It's very easy to, during this time you're together with half the people, to shoot the shit with them.
Yeah.
So you can make me a gather information roll.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh god, what was my charisma? I remember everything else. Pat, help me. Where's my PDF?
Let me look. I know I have it. Give me a second. I opened the wrong thing. Okay, good. Navo. Your charisma is 9. Probably because you have 8 will.
Okay.
His will.
Yeah.
Clearly,
okay.
as a member of the aristocracy, this work is beneath me.
This work is beneath you. Yeah, you chat while people work. You probably successfully pawn off all your work on someone else and no one notices.
It's a very well organized operation. Water.
And you spend the time talking about it, and some people. One guy is convinced he saw some water way down in the mines, but from your roll, you're pretty sure he's full of bullshit. And you probably quickly move on because he doesn't know what he's talking about. He just wants to shoot the shit. One of the guys professes to be have been something of an engineer, and he says that by God, we have all this new tech in these days, whale blood engines and moonstone reactors and this and that, but everything's just boiling water. There's got to be a bunch of water to turn the turbines that keep the lights on somewhere down there. And then someone else says, yeah, I mean, there's got to be a lot of water for all the showers. Like Tom over there, he takes 30-minute showers. What a bastard.
How extravagant. Indeed.
None of them have seen where this water is held, so they're pretty sure it's not on any of the upper blocks or this E block. Like there's a few other rooms besides this one where some like heavier machinery is held, but it's there's like nowhere to leave once you go there. It's just like no back doors. And it can't be in D block. So, it might be somewhere down in the research. Or, that there was a one floor above the bottom where you went last time to the warehouse.
Mm.
It also could be in the warehouse, the area you didn't go to where there was a bunch of industrial noises.
Somewhere in the lower levels. But okay.
Yep. Other people putting together guns is going to be either a adroitness check or a intelligence check. So yeah.
I have 2 int and 4 adroitness, so that's I'm gonna work with the little stuff.
Yeah, and if you think you have any skills that might help, tell me about them and I'll agree or deny.
I guarantee you I don't.
Yep.
Could be worse.
Yeah.
Jimmy, Zach.
Zach and Jimmy.
I need to find my character sheet.
It's over. Well, the good news is...
Luckily.
The good news is I have everyone's. Your ADR is 4 and your intelligence is 4, so they're both the same.
Okay.
You do have...
Did Genji get any...
You do have Health and Safety Inspector as the name for your career, so I'll allow it.
Hello, what?
You to get 3 more dice for 7.
Oh, yeah, that works for me.
Yeah. Your advice: make sure that no one gets their finger like jammed in a spring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And don't forget the fact Genji was a sharpshooter in the army,
Yeah, exactly.
so
But
he probably knows his way around a rifle. I don't know if that
Probably.
gives me any bonus.
It's not going to give you a bonus for this because it thing's literally completely apart. It's not like field stripped. It's
Fair enough. So it's roll...
/ roll, and then you click the command,
Mhm.
and then
Yeah.
be 7d10 space T7.
Okay, thank you.
Oh god.
It's over.
It's over. Really? Damn, they hate you.
Genji starves.
Jimmy, you want to make any rolls?
Say again?
You want to make a roll for putting together guns? I know
Right.
you've organized the labor, but I'm taking that into account.
I don't really want to make one, but I will. Which one should I make?
You may do adroitness or intellect, and I don't think being a mortician is going to help you. So,
May I do shiver?
you roll shivers if you want.
Yes, I would like to see
it will
the
not help.
esoteric meaning of it.
It will not help you make the guns, but it might give you more information.
Yes, more information is always good. Okay. Sorry. I left for a second to do the bathroom because they were kind of discussing things. What is happening?
So y'all are still like the guns still need to be made. People are making checks to make guns. And then
Okay.
we're gonna jump over the
definitely, yeah,
Andy.
we'll do shivers. Yeah, okay, yes. No question.
But you can still roll shivers because I don't know.
Yes, to see what is going to happen. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Oh no.
Swear to God.
Jesus Christ.
5.
Okay, now
I
roll
see the future.
roll the one to make the guns, and then I'll tell you. Good lord.
So either int or adroitness.
Y'all should be thanking me. I'm about to tell you that people are coming for you, boy. Mm. You can't hear the plastic bag, but I have these pork cracklings, and they're cutting the fuck up my mouth.
Jimmy, roll the.
Yeah, roll adroitness or intellect, please.
The what?
Roll to
right.
make a gun, please, and then I'll tell you the shivers answer. Okay, cool.
His adroitness is 8?
Might
Or his
be.
int is 8?
I have no idea. Jimmy, was that adroitness or intellect, or was that you adding them both together?
Which one?
That final roll, because it was supposed to be either or.
Oh, I'm sorry. The first one was just my shiver roll.
Yeah, we know that's
Second
shivers.
one, what's the second one supposed to be? Adroitness plus what?
No, it's adroitness or intellect.
Oh, all right.
Sorry.
Oh, my God.
Yep. How did I write that?
Roll there. Okay. There we go.
Okay.
That's
Congrats. Okay, cool. So, you're making these guns all together, like handing parts off, doing your own thing. And you're just sitting there and in your own world, you're like letting yourself daydream, and you feel deep in your bones as you become one with the Spire. Its steely walls are like your flesh, and you can feel its heart beating down below you. Electric blood in your veins. Where are these guns going? Why do you, the Spire, need these guns? You're going to eat them, and they're going to go down and be digested. Anyways, that's your shiver roll.
into eternal bioscape with firearms.
But anyways,
We're working on guns, right? We're working on guns for all.
Yeah, so you have half of the 40 people. Y'all make 20 guns. So everyone's going to get paid for that. And then additionally, like as a group, 20 guns. Fenway then makes Fenway, you, and then actually even your talkative aristocrat. I don't know why I couldn't say that suddenly. Are responsible for helping another 10 to be made. So there's going to be an extra payout of a couple tickets. So yay! Hooray! Hooray! Also, not a single one of you finds a single bullet. Rats. Indy.
Yeah.
Time reverses. And we're back
Zoop.
to when you're on the elevator with Rebecca. And you go down. And, you've been up and down this elevator a couple times now. So if you want to roll intellect, I'll let you estimate the height of the tower or spire.
Sure. Three successes.
Sure, that's enough. So you, I'm gonna take a picture real quick. Well, no, I'm not. So you guess that the A block is about 40 feet tall. B block's about 30. D and E is like 15.
Oh.
So it's much shorter than the other two.
That's kind of the vibe I was getting from E Block.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. So it's corroborated.
And then when you stop on E, you think F block might be like before it stops. You believe that it might be a good 100 feet.
Oh.
You don't know if all of that's full with spooky crap, but you're pretty sure it's about 100 feet from where the bottom of D block would be. You estimate, and you figure that your estimations are, if you add all of them up, they're probably within 10 feet of the actual, as you think yourself in your head.
Okay.
Which puts F block down close to 200 feet from where the hangar is. So
pretty deep.
Yeah, it's pretty tall. You still haven't been to the mines, so you're not sure how far down those are.
Well, we've been to the warehouse, right?
Oh wait, you have. You know where the warehouse is, and it's still further down. If I remember right, I think I told you it was 5 minutes of travel time from the top to the bottom. Which is quite a long time. So, anyways, you are taken into the research area. You spend a lot of time doing things that are weird and don't make much sense for about half the day. We'll describe some of them, but they're not too important. So, the first one, they take you to a room, and all you're supposed to do is there is a box. It is about maybe 20 inches across, 2 inches tall. It has a man on it, as in inscribed on its surface. It is orange, and there is a little spot to put your thumb to open it. Your instructions are simply to open it, remove what is inside, and then report to them, and then return it to the box. Do you follow those instructions?
Yes.
Okay. Inside the box is a round, bready disc. And it smells hot and cheesy, and it has out of character.
It's a pizza.
What would your character like on a pizza?
I'm trying to
Don't
think.
answer wrong.
He would like Wagyu beef pizza.
Yeah. That is what you get, and you're told to pick it up, inspect it, and describe it exactly to them.
Is a food dish with cheese and marbled fatty beef on it.
Rebecca nods, and she writes, interesting, yes. Also on the elevator, there was a bunch of guards in the black armor, and they were still talking in that language that you don't know. But you're getting to hear more and more of it. So and there's few in the rooms and down in F. There's several sections in F. You don't even get near, and you see a bunch of warnings in English that say danger, and then warnings in a few other languages that you don't know, that you assume also say danger, just because same font, red.
Yeah.
But you're given like 3 or 4 tasks that are all like the pizza box. It's really weird. It doesn't make any sense. Nothing spooky really happens. You report results. Sometimes they make you eat things, and it tastes. You often give them weird answers, like they make you eat like bubble gum, and it tastes like sushi. And they're like, huh, really? Mm-hmm. And so that's how you spend half the day. Besides carrying out their tasks, do you want to do anything? Do you want to try to steal anything? Do you want to pump them for information, etc.?
I'm trying to pump them for information.
Okay. You can make me a gather information and roll, and then you can also tell me specifically what sort of things you're trying to find out.
Well, I guess I'm just trying to figure out what they're looking for. And I guess what their objectives, general things like that, what's the purposes of these tests?
Okay. You already made your roll, right? That's your 3?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
So you do get a decent amount of information from Rebecca, but she rambles a lot and shares too much information. Not too much information, but just it doesn't.
Not the information I'm looking for.
Yeah, she tells you way too much on the pizza disc, and what they're trying to do with that, and it's not super interesting. It's like them trying to statistically determine the maximum possible toppings that can occur on it,
which is meaningless to me.
Yeah, and
it would be super interesting if I was versed in their world, but not.
Yeah, and it's some of the other ones. It's the same deal. Since none of them are super interesting, but they have some theories on their maximum values, and they still need a ton of data to compute it. But when you ask about what their general things are, she says that they are trying. They collect odd things and do experiments that no one else will, because they intend to learn everything there is possible about the world and the universe and everything. Because once you know that, you can do anything. It's very, very, very simple.
So, seems like science for science sake, etc. As their mantra.
Yep. And she probably overshares that. Technically, she's a research subject too. They're trying to find the maximum amount of time a Zell can be upright before bad things occur.
Are you uncomfortable?
Oh, I get lightheaded a bit, she says.
Oh, I get lightheaded too.
Where was I? Right. Okay. So, halfway through the day, Doyle O'Brien shows up again. You might remember him from the previous incident. He seems to be a higher tier researcher. And y'all are heading on your way to some other task that has perhaps no meaning. And at that point, he shows up and he's like, Rebecca, I need to speak with you urgently. And she it's like, oh, but I'm so busy. I have all these tests to do. And it's like, I must speak to you in my office now. Leave the test subject here. I'm sure the guards can watch him. And like, you're left alone. Well, not alone. Like, there's an armed guard who speaks some weird language, and you in the research area. You're right next to a couple doors. They have like some marking on them. You have no idea what they mean because it's like one of them's like NC-1702, and the other one's like MG1201.
I asked the guard, is there a restroom I can use?
He thinks for a minute and he says, yes, there's one a couple hallways from here. Do you need to use it?
Yes.
Okay, he'll escort you over there.
Yep. I'm essentially just trying to do side-eye scouting.
Yeah, sure.
So, assumably most of the doors are closed. So.
Yeah, most of them are closed. Yeah. So there's a restroom. It's way nicer than the prison ones. The guard goes in there to check that there's no one else in there. And then, he says, well, go about your business, I guess.
All right. I enter. Is it like a...
Yeah,
like
it's
a
kind of like,
modern
it's like a modern one. It's got stalls and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything obviously not nailed down or like vents?
Yeah, there's some vents above the toilets. They're standard bathroom toilets, so like the seat isn't nailed. Like the prison toilets, you just sit on bare metal. There's no seat or anything. These are seats and all that jazz.
Okay. Okay, so nothing that's like, but nothing that was dropped, like ID cards or like keys.
None of that.
Okay, just want to make sure. Okay, go about my business. Presumably the vents look to be like screwed down.
Yeah, they're screwed down. You'd need a screwdriver of some sort. So yeah, you've guessed correctly.
Okay.
You might be able to get them off by hand,
but it'd be noisy.
Be noisy. It'd require a check, whereas if you had a screwdriver, it'd be trivial.
Okay. So, all right. Oh, that's all I wanted to do in the bathroom.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. The guard greets you, and he says that we should probably return to where we were.
Mhm.
There's still some, there's a bunch of doors down here. Most of them are closed. You see one that says danger.
Hmm. Um,
Uh,
what's in there?
he looks at it, like reads it, and says, "Above my pay grade."
Fair enough, friend.
Uh,
Um,
but you return to where you're standing, and from behind you, the door that said had MG 1201 on it.
mhm.
You hear a voice. Hi. Yeah. Damn it! Trying to whisper it, my mic doesn't catch it. But yeah, it's like, hey, yeah, you. Put your back to the door. I don't want him to hear.
I guess
Shivers.
Well, you're not there.
I guess I do so.
Yeah. If Andy had shivers, though, this would be a great time. uh, are you also imprisoned here?
Reach across the Hyperborean age to contact Meek, and I will shivers for you.
Yeah.
Uh,
But
yes.
yeah. So you answer the guy yes, and
Yeah.
he's like, I'm also imprisoned here. I need you to get out. I haven't done anything wrong. Please open the
Uh,
door.
hmm. Can I sense motive?
Yeah, sure.
Uh,
I think we were rolling
gotcha.
awareness charisma for that.
All right, so I will do so. Four successes.
Um, how to put it? Um, the guy truly believes he has done nothing wrong. He desperately wants you to open that door and let him out. You think if you do so, nothing bad will happen to you.
Hmm.
And that is how I will put it.
Hmm. What are you?
I'm just a man, same as yourself. The name's Derek. Derek Montegru.
Hmm. But I'm not a man. I'm a three-story tall titan. I'd like to roll subterfuge.
Go for it.
Uh, well, five successes.
It's like, well, I can't see on the other side of the door, but it must be very tight for you in there.
I'm messing with you.
Oh, you sounded so serious.
Um,
But please, I just want to get out of here. I've got to get back to my mother, you see. She's all broken up without me.
is the door clearly locked?
It's hard to tell. Um, like, you don't see a keyhole or anything. Um, there there is a warning on it that says "Do not open." If that helps you.
Yeah. Went to a step away from the door. I don't feel right about this.
I was like, I see that you're no friend of mine. I will remember this. That's all he says. Rebecca and Doyle O'Brien returned shortly. You're being shanghaied for one of Doyle O'Brien's things.
Okay.
Yeah.
I asked you a quick question about that door. Something spoke to me.
It's like, what did he say?
He wanted to be let out. Because I try to repeat to the best of my memory.
Doyle O'Brien nods his head and he says, he's like, yes, of course. Of course he wants out. I assume you didn't help him because you read the door and saw that it said "Do not open," right?
Yeah. Give me that feeling.
Yeah. It's like this is if you wish to live long, working in the research area, obey every sign. They have all put there for a reason. Many lives have paid for these warnings. So. But yeah, he doesn't answer your question of what's in the box.
What's in the box?
Yeah, and they lead you to a room. You are given a pair of goggles,
Right.
and they are heavily tinted. They're like welder's goggles.
Mm-hmm.
You see the door, and unlike most of the doors, this one opens outwards.
Oh.
Now you're given very important instructions. When you enter the door, it will be extremely bright. Under no circumstances take off the goggles. You will be blinded. And then they hand you a very big light bulb and a ladder. You are to replace the broken light bulb. At no point are you to allow your shadow to cross the pedestal. The lights are pointed down, so really that should be impossible. Don't lean out. Don't try to make a shadow puppet. Do you understand? If you don't, you'll die. You get it?
Understood.
Okay, great. They open the door. You can look inside the room before entering. They're going to quickly close it, and there's like a pattern knock for you once you're done. It's like 3 knocks, pause, 1 knock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so inside the room, it is blindingly bright. There's a ton of overhead lights, and not a single shadow. In the center of the room is a big pedestal, and on this pedestal is a giant white mask.
Oh.
It is about 20 inches across, maybe 24 up and down. It is like the mask a giant would wear.
Oh.
Right above you, you see a ton of lights. They are super bright, painful to look at, even with the welder's goggles.
Mm-hmm.
But you see one of them is out. Do you go about your business?
Is there a ladder?
Yeah, they gave you a ladder.
Okay. Well, I guess set up the ladder. I try to think in my head, like with how the light bulbs are set up. If one being out would cause a shadow to form. Like, how far away from the pedestal is the broken light?
So let us say that there's about 10 ranks of light bulbs all the way across. This one is in the 3rd rank from the door.
All right.
You think to yourself while you're thinking about this that probably the reason the door opens outwards is so that it can't cast a shadow into the room.
Mm-hmm.
but you reason that there is possibly a bad way to set up this ladder.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And
Yeah.
since the ladder casts a shadow itself.
Yeah. So yeah, roll me like a wits or intellect check, either or. And you can add +2 to it.
All right.
For sensing that you are in imminent danger.
Yeah. So 4 successes.
Yeah. You do some visual calculus and determine the best possible way to set up this ladder. And from there, it's trivial to scramble up it, unscrew a light bulb, and put a new one in. You do get flashbanged a bit, but luckily you're wearing these heavy-duty goggles.
Yeah. So,
Do you do anything else before leaving the room, or are you satisfied with having done the task?
the mask, does it look human-like face? Or
Give me a second. I will send you an image.
give you a second, or give a
Yeah,
second?
yeah.
Away?
Give me a second. All right. So the short answer is yes. The long answer is it looks like that, except ignore the black part, I guess.
Oh, spooky.
Yeah.
I will. Okay. Well, I guess that's the info.
Yep. Otherwise, the rest of your day passes uneventfully.
Oh yeah, I do the knock
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Nice.
pause one knock.
They let you out, and you're free to go. Yep. The day ends. You get 5 credits for being in research, and then an additional 1 for being shanghaied. All the other guys in manufacturing, y'all came out of the bargain with about 3 tickets. As y'all are leaving manufacturing, did any of you want to try to slip tools, or were you good?
No, not at all. That would be criminal.
Hello,
I
I'm a
don't think
criminal.
I don't think I'd be very good with them. So no.
That's against the rules. I can't do that.
What kind of tools? What could I take?
There is a screwdriver, a pair of pliers, like needle nose, a hole punch thing, like it's just like a rod, more or less. A hammer, several hammers. There's various sizes. A file.
Interesting.
Yeah, well, some of the parts didn't fit, and some of the guys had to file them to get them to fit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take the file.
Okay. Roll subterfuge, and we'll proceed.
Subterfuge or stealth.
Oh, yeah, I guess subterfuge or stealth.
Okay. Agility.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do not betray me, Dice Maiden.
He says to the whore.
Would you like to add luck to it?
How much does that add?
4 dice for 1 point of your 5 luck.
We can do that. I'm gonna live forever. It's fine. You son of a bitch. Same thing that happened to Indy.
Well,
Let him spend a luck to have me run damage control for him.
well, I haven't discovered it yet. Okay. Try to run damage control because one of the guards thinks he sees something.
What manner of damage control should I run?
I don't know. You tell me.
Oh, no.
You
Okay,
know your friend. I mean, Peter probably said, "Hey, cover me. I'm gonna pocket something or something." For those.
Yeah.
Okay. Are there any guards or something in sight?
Yeah, like so.
Or is the Zell woman still here?
No. So the
No,
Zell woman is with Indy. So no, there's all these guards in the manufacturing area where y'all made all the Sturmgewehren, and they're having you file out to go up the elevator and return to dinner. And you have seen that one of the guards was looking right at Peter as he went for the file.
Okay. I will. What is that guard's name? Have I heard it? Could I remember it?
You have not heard it. He is in completely black Jinro armor.
What is his rank?
You also don't know that.
Okay. All right.
The black guards do not want you to talk to them most of the time.
Okay. I won't say like guard. I'll go as though I've seen something horrifying.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like subterfuge to me.
Right. So let me just do subterfuge. All right. Sorry. Let me just. Subterfuge. There we go. All right. Okay. Rolling it now. Okay. Won't fuck it up this time.
Yeah. Play act it out, I guess, of you seeing something.
What's that? Slithering between the rocks. It looks like a man, but it moves its form. I'll just be pointing to an outcropping of rocks.
Whoa.
Right, referring obviously to one of the changelings or whatever, as though I had just seen one.
You probably mean boxes since y'all are in the manufacturing area. But
Sure. Yeah, yes.
So these guards generally they have guns in their hands when they're like on patrol on the upper areas, but when they're down with y'all, you've only ever seen them with truncheons. At this point, having said you saw something slithering, it looked like a man. The armor on his right leg pops open, and a gun appears in his hand, like a pistol.
Oh no!
And it's, show me where it was. Where?
I will point with exactitude at a shadow beneath, like a handrail on the lower end, like there, right there. Do you see where? Right, just gibbering like that. Right there.
Roll. Okay, everyone who sees this should roll agility to quickly put their hands over their ears as the guard opens fire and mag stump the area indicated. And yeah, you have to beat agility 3, otherwise you're gonna have bad ears for the next 2 hours.
Wait, do I have to do this too, or can I?
You're not going to be able to because you're pointing at it.
Well, I've been pointing at it, but I knew what he was going to do. Can I like put a finger in one ear and press my
sure.
my other ear to my shoulder? Can I get like a -1 to not deafen
myself? Yeah. Come on, try.
Okay.
Okay, you managed.
You're welcome, idiot.
Genji, you might want to try yourself, or just be deafened by gunshots. It's fine.
I'll give it a shot. How exactly do I roll?
Just roll agility. It's kind of difficult, but you know.
Okay, I hope I know what I'm doing. Like that?
Yep. Except the dice hate you. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Death.
Why are they like this?
Like that's the second time you've rolled 0, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Well, the good news is, you just have a -2 to perception for the next 2 hours, because someone
Oh.
mag dumped an unknown large caliber handgun.
Yeah, probably was like 357. I mean, what are they chambering here? They're
You've
supposed to
never.
be
Okay,
chambers.
look. So out of character, it looks exactly like the RoboCop gun. In character, you've never seen such a gun.
Okay, wait. I'm a Rahu. I know a thing or two about guns. Is this some kind of custom Bazok high caliber pistol, or is this cherry shit?
This is unknown to you shit. You have literally never seen this gun in your life. It is very goddamn loud, and you think to yourself that he fired 20 times.
In like 2 seconds?
He mag dumped. He pulled that
Yeah,
trigger
like
as
some-
fast as possible.
Like
You
it
were
sounds
very
like an
you were
MP42
very
with a
convincing.
ripping paper kind of effect.
I didn't hear that last part.
Like the ripping paper effect of like the MG42, where it just sounds like bzzz.
Yeah.
Like,
So like this occurs. All the other guards show up wielding identical pistols and question, and the other guy's shouting that about what you saw. Dinner. Y'all don't get to dinner for another 30 minutes. Because they tear the place apart trying to find what you said you saw, and you got 6 successes. So, like I said,
Yeah.
you were very convincing.
yeah. I will even go further and like try to pull a knife off of
Peter?
someone's belt.
Peter, no one's looking at you at all. It's
boy.
completely forgotten.
You are welcome.
So
To complete
all
the
of all
I
of
will get
you,
to the point of
but
saying, like, I will go down there, I will kill it myself until someone
okay,
stops
no,
me.
don't worry about it. All the rest of you, after the 30 minutes, are shoved onto the elevator and sent up to dinner, except for Meek.
Oh no.
Meek, the guards all take you, and you're going to the wardens, which we get to in a minute. Everyone
boy.
else, yes, they're very interested in what you saw. They're all speaking in a language that none of you have heard before, and very excited and worried, though you can tell from their tone. But yeah, the rest of you return to dinner and meet up with your friend Kentaro.
How was your well, I guess I didn't know they were manufacturing. How was your day?
Oh, well, we just manufactured all of these horrible. What kind of weapon did you say they were? They're ungodly things. These.
Yeah, they were Sturmgewehr, so cherry guns.
Yeah. As if an automatic weapon wasn't enough, they're Harry's.
Aw. Interesting. I did a whole bunch of tests down in the research level. I guess I try to remember the number that I got for how tall it is to down there. It's like what, 200?
It's roughly 200 feet down to F block. Though it's about like 150 from like A.
Yeah. So got conscripted to do one of those dangerous tasks. There's a room full of light bulbs and a pedestal they say don't put a shadow on. Those light bulbs go out, so fix it. Other than that, like, It was a pretty normal day. Like they made me do all sorts of weird tests with boxes and food and things.
Food?
Yeah. Some sort of cheesy disc with beef on it.
Sandwich?
No. It's open-faced.
Manhattan.
Mm.
Yeah. Still, I did notice you did get an audience with, what was it? The Germ Bottom Fuhrer, whatever he was.
I
Did they have
did.
did they have much interesting to say?
Seems like he's of a positive persuasion towards my people, due to something their Führer said. He did tell me that a certain large Hinamotan pirate of a certain name was put into D block. That's the man I'm looking for.
Is
But
that right?
yes, but even if I were to go into D block, I wouldn't ever see him because they don't let you out of your cell in D block.
Hmm.
Yes.
Except to go do the research stuff.
Yeah.
Y'all do remember seeing that the 4 people who died 2 days ago had
D
D
block.
dudes. Yep.
Yeah. So, other than that, there's some spooky stuff down in F block. Something tried to get me to let it out. But yes, the cherries say they are doing a demonstration of some sort tomorrow.
Oh,
And he says that will be very convincing to get me to work for them. Sounds like Genji. Sounds like if they want to take both of us on as into their organization, but I'm keeping my options open.
yes, I'd certainly hope you would not be convinced by men as faithless as them.
Hmm.
Lest we forget what they did in the war. That Cap speaks to his complicity in all of it. Disgusts me.
Hmm. What side of the war were the Hinamotans on?
Nominally, they were on the same side, but like they're so far away that like it's not like they could have fought anyways.
Yeah. Okay. So
I'm not even honestly. I'm not sure on these particulars that I'm not even sure if Rahu got into it before it was over.
Which one?
Uh, the second war.
Rahu produced planes expecting to get into it, and then the war ended too soon. So Rahu had to sell all the planes at cost. That's why P-37 Thunderbolts are like a dime a dozen.
Yeah.
They're
So
literally like the most common plane. So they never the Rahu mercenaries fought in all the actions, but Rahu as a whole never got.
yeah. So uh, probably in the Great War, your side mostly just beat up the hive.
okay. So it was a Japan-China war for
Yeah. But hey, there was probably some peace talks where like the Chironites and Hinamotans were like, "Hey, y'all guys are cool. If it comes down to it, we're on your side."
so
But
I
then it
won't
ended.
Yeah, I won't mention this in this conversation. But I will. I
Yeah.
will. Yeah, like it's. I guess we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm.
Uh, it's probably at this time that you notice Meek's not here.
Where's me?
Oh, he made some sort of commotion downstairs that I'm not really sure how many shots they fired.
He made some
Uh,
sort of ruckus. Something about a creature. And I'm slipping into Irish again.
That's fine. Celtic and Gaelic are neighbors.
I'm sure it'll be fine, mate.
Sure, you'll be fine, he says. But yeah, camera pans over to the warden's office. You're sitting down very near the top of the panopticon. You can actually see out windows and observe the whole A block from here. And you sit down in a big, comfy chair. God, you have not sat in a comfy chair since you got here. Everything's hard angles and lumpy. And you're given a hot, high-quality cup of coffee.
Sorry, me?
Yeah, you, Meek.
Yeah. Oh.
You're in the warden's
Oh,
office. One of the guards, they sit you down and they tell you to shut up, and then they hand you coffee. And then one of the guards explains in detail what happened, but he does it in the language that none of you understand to the warden. By the way, I would like to mention, even here in the warden's office, everyone still in battle armor. And you actually do see two of the 6 guys who brought you up here have their guns still drawn.
Okay. Meek is taking the cup, but kind of looking around. He's a very aware person.
Okay.
He sips it, he enjoys it, but he looks around, sees everything. With
Okay.
these giant, freakish, mortuary eyes.
Yeah, so outside of this comfy chair you're sitting in, the office is pretty Spartan. You can see that there are a lot of electronic displays that are reading off numbers that I have no idea what they mean. They're not very well labeled. There is a bunch of charts over to the side. Intuitively, they look like profit charts. And while the Spire does appear to be in the black, they don't appear to be wildly profitable. But yeah, a lot of electronics. Roll me perception to notice an additional thing, and after that, you're going to be addressed by the warden.
Awareness plus perception, right?
Yeah. That is indeed what I meant.
Yeah, you gotta click it.
Yeah. I don't know what Discord update broke it to where you have to click it instead of just typing it in and it reads it. But whichever one, my lawyer has advised me not to tell you what I would do to them.
It was working for a while, right? I was able to just type it in for a couple of times.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Awareness 5. This and have. This is not. Is this eyes or not?
Yeah, this is a visual one.
actually have bad eye. Oh wait, no, I have glasses. Sorry.
Yep. Yeah.
They let me keep my glasses, right?
Yeah. So 2 will gift you. So there is leaning against a wall, some sort of weapon, but you don't quite. You're not quite able to like casually like get up out of your couch to see the bottom part of it. So you just really see
Right.
the handle. And there's some sort of trigger mechanism. But yeah, otherwise, who knows what it is? Maybe it's a heat blade or heat hawk or whatever they're called.
Okay. Um, I will say, I'm so sorry. I'm a little bit nervous. Could I have a cloth to clean my glasses?
Sure.
I
Someone,
will take
someone,
off my mega fogged up glasses.
yeah. But right after that, someone gets you a cloth, and then the warden is saying, "Tell me again what you saw, in full detail."
What I saw was that uh, there was some manner of rogue worker that tried to lure one of my friends away. I was busy shoveling, so I didn't see. But they did call him away. And then someone said the secret word. I don't remember who. And it caused something. I think there was something down there, sir. I would like permission to go back with a team.
Well, okay.
Maybe I have,
So to
right,
remind you
like
once
he,
again, you are on the manufacturing level, not the mining level.
oh, right. I'm sorry, I'm retarded. Wait, that's right. Okay, yeah, sorry, I was
Yeah,
confusing
sorry.
my story.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, because
You're
I think,
confusing it with the previous time. Yes.
yeah,
So,
sorry. I shouldn't get it. I'm telling you, I saw a man down on the catwalks below, and I'm telling you, I saw like I'll act as though I don't know what the word for something that can be molded with hands is. Clay, right?
mm.
I'll mold like clay with my hands to indicate that
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what the word for that is because I'm a country boy. It
Yeah, and
could
he's like clay. You mean like clay?
like this, like out of the ground. It just came, and it was a man. I'm telling you, it was right behind him. And then we all shouted, me and one other. I don't know who. It was somewhere down in the line. And then he turned around and it disappeared. There's something down there, sir.
Very concerning.
Something down
Roll subterfuge. Also, like, uh, they said the word several times, but he also says it right afterwards just to check that you don't like cringe or anything.
there. Which word?
The master word, the word of
Oh,
power.
oh,
But yeah, so roll subterfuge because you're still lying, right? So
yes. Well, just barely. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Click it this time.
you gave me
This is the best roll that I have. So, oh my God, it wasn't that good.
uh well
13d10. Really? Can I roll a luck to re-roll that?
I don't remember
Or is
how
that
many
good
points
enough?
it.
Because
I don't remember how many points it costs, but I believe it's one of them. Wait, God, where is luck? There it is. Um,
I guess it's like I guess that's about as well as I should expect. But even so, it just seems kind of low. A lot of twos there.
yeah. Well, yep. So, I mean, you can add 4 to it. There doesn't appear to be a reroll, and
Okay, and I'll just let it go. If he doesn't believe me, he doesn't believe
yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Wow. Um, he sits back in his chair, steepling his hands.
me. Okay,
And
I'll
he
try
says,
another approach.
I don't believe you, and I don't believe that you believe you.
Okay, I'll look
Guards,
to the right.
take this man away.
Wait.
Dock his pay.
Wait. No. Wait. I lied. I admit it. I'll fall to my knees. Say, I admit it, but I was too afraid to say before.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, we saw it lower. I just didn't think they would believe me. No one has done anything. One of our people was almost seized. I'm telling you, they're above here.
Yes.
They can't not be.
No, there's not. We have not had a single incident before, which is why Anderson here emptied his magazine, for which he will be docked pay. He should not have believed you either. Now, of course, there are things in the mines. That is why you have been warned of them. Guards, take this man away. And throw him
Say,
to the floor
do
before you
not
take him
dock
out of here.
Anderson's pay. Wait. I will actually throw myself to the ground and say I will work without pay for 4 days if you do not dock Anderson's pay. I will throw myself to the ground and beg him not to punish the guard.
It will be considered. Anyways, they pick you up, and they toss you to the ground, and then they drag you out.
They pick me up and then throw me to the floor.
Yeah.
All right, sorry guys, I tried my best.
You are returned to the dining hall. You did not receive any money for today. You might have promised not to receive any money for tomorrow and the day after that, or the day after that. You're not sure if the warden will do it or not.
Well, I will hold to it either way. I will go and get my free coffee and then go sit down at a table alone.
All right. Oh, you're not even gonna go sit with
I'm
your
trying so
friends?
hard to preserve the relationship between us and the guards. I'm sorry, bros.
But yeah. You see your friend Meek is returned by guards. They throw him to the ground out here too, for good measure.
He's a silly Billy.
You all right, Meek?
I'm all right. He did not believe me. What the hell happened down there?
Well, we made guns.
Oh, God. I may be indisposed for the next couple of days, depending on how the warden feels that I should work. Let nothing bad come of it. Anyway,
We will take
either of
good
you
care.
slip me a piece of bacon or something. I'm kind of hungry.
Yes, I suppose I am obligated to share. Come, there's food.
Meek will come over and sit down with his cup of translucent, watered down coffee. Would anyone like to hear a joke?
All right.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
I'm just gonna stare at him.
You're lucky you have not triggered Finlay's berserk rage.
Moo. He will say, moo. Cows are cute. Rather like. You're more of a sheep person. Yes. Yeah, joke. Anyway, let us proceed. Sorry.
But yeah.
I will sit there and just kind of sip my coffee and nurse my bruises until the.
But yeah, do y'all want to do anything else with dinner? I think y'all have relayed what has occurred for the most part. I don't believe Peter has yet said that he nicked something, but Meek knows, sort of, because that's why he did the whole bit.
Yes.
I'm Yeah, just say, oh yeah, I already relayed that Tojo is in D block.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well then, otherwise, you'll spend the rest of your rec time.
Yeah.
You'll have what fun you can in your 4-hour life.
Yeah. Uh,
Jog around the rec room and get tired after 2 laps.
mhm.
um, but yeah, you'll go to bed.
Yeah.
Y'all do
Away,
Huh?
Yes.
away.
Yes.
I can help you. I'd like to
Oh.
help you to help me. All
How
that I
so?
need, all that I need, all that I need is something metal, maybe a bar or pipe or something. Yeah, 10 inches long or longer. I have a file here. I grabbed one. That's a secret. So keep
All
it
right.
secret.
Understood. But yeah, a piece of metal.
You need a piece of metal. And I think you'd agree with me that a samurai is not as much of a man as he is without a sword.
I completely agree.
So let's fix that.
Hmm. Let's 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 do so.
Very good. Then let's tomorrow we'll all of us will see what these Iron Knights have prepared. I suspect they will make as much of an ass of themselves as they do in every public appearance, these humorless brigands. And perhaps we will be able to convince some people afterwards to pay them a visit down in the mines.
Hmm.
I'm interested to see where they're getting all of these stones from.
Yes. I'm decently stealthy.
What do you think, Findlay?
A
Will
man is not a
your
man without his blade.
that's right.
Uh,
Would your
uh,
kinsmen, do you think, prefer us over the cherries? I think
I
having
think
a
they
couple
serve themselves.
indeed. I want to see what they're hiding down there. Maybe he does too. What do you say?
I'll go with you.
Very good. I hope everyone does.
yes. See see what happens.
Okay. Y'all get whatever good night's sleep y'all can. And it is the dawning of the 5th day. Still, the storm that has been raging since y'all arrived still rages on. You hear the whistle of the wind as y'all file up to get your breakfast. The day before, you had seen, but it wasn't of particular note. Still, Kentaro, you saw the Hiver, but this time on top of the Panopticon, still looking down upon the the gathered prisoners. And once again, he's up there. He seems dejected, as though whatever he was looking for he has not found, and he no longer has hope of finding it.
Interesting.
Yes. No perception check needed. It's plainly written on his face.
Yeah.
Anyways, y'all quickly, go about eating your dinner or your breakfast. But you notice something strange. The Chironites, they're not in their normal spot. They're gathered over there by the base of the tower, waiting for something.
I guess keep an eye on them.
Yeah. I don't know what y'all spent for breakfast. Y'all can tell me as you wish.
How many did we get for?
Yesterday you got 3.
Okay, so I'm up to 6. I'll pay 1 for me and 2 for Meek. So I'm back down to 3.
What a generous fellow.
I'll get the 2-ticket breakfast.
Yep. Okay.
Indeed.
Yep. That
Bacon.
one. Yeah, it comes with bacon and eggs. Yep. And still the porridge. So much porridge. It's like they can't get rid of it.
I got the big breakfast yesterday, so I'll pass today. I probably got enough to eat.
Well,
I'll
see,
go
Finlay's already bought you one.
Yeah, I bought you a double.
Oh, that's right. Thank you.
Welcome.
And y'all are chowing down. The Chironites are, yes, making asses of themselves, standing in parade like a formation. The elevator to the bottom arrived at the bottom of the tower with a clunk. The warden, 3 guards, and a small Oriental man wearing a D-class jacket step out of the elevator. Y'all are far enough away that you cannot hear the words the warden says as he hands this. As you look at him, he's very obviously not Hinamoten. He's a hiver. Though perhaps your friends cannot tell the difference. They hand him over to the Chironites, who lay hands on him.
Like a religious observance?
No, like they grab him by the arm.
Okay.
And hold him tightly. The Sternbannführer salutes the warden, and as a big group, they drag the hiver back to their normal spot and sit him directly in the middle. Now is when you would roll a perception check. Yes, awareness.
All right.
Okay. Incredible.
3 successes.
Yes, Peter. Your perception is that if only these bacon were cooked just a little bit longer, they could act as swords. By God, are they tough?
Disgusting.
Genji, you could roll awareness if you'd like.
Sure. Okay.
As well.
Yeah, I think.
What is the threshold?
Can I add something for shivers to that? I feel like I rolled low.
Oh, yours was a 3. I mean, I don't know. Well, no, shivers will be a different perception roll. It's extra perception, right? And this is normal.
Genji did the thing.
Genji did the thing.
Shit.
So it's a little subtle, perhaps. Genji notices that Sternbannführer, who is not a very smiley man, being Chironite and therefore German, has a big grin plastered over his face, like he heard a good joke, which a German has never heard. And the Hyberman, he's gone. Like the one on top of the tower.
Mhm.
Where?
There's been a guy from the Hive who's been every
I mean,
morning.
where did he?
Well, no, you didn't see him. He's just disappeared.
They
Like, yeah,
put him on top of the thing. He's just gone.
no, they didn't put him there. There's been a guy from the Barnaby's Folly who has been watching the prisoners every morning for the whole time. And he was there earlier, and he's gone now.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
But
okay.
it seems like these guys, the cherries, pulled this Hiver out of class. Or not?
Yep.
Like,
Yes.
yeah, so-
You have been told multiple times that it's very hard to get out once you're in. And they have effectively just pulled him out of hell using their pull with the warden.
Interesting.
Interesting.
So yes, they're so that yeah, that is quite the demonstration of power in the system. Wonder if there's because they said that they went on strike once and they pulled the Sternführer out.
Yep.
So I guess the threat of strike, maybe the president's having some money troubles. If
Well,
like worker strike could.
Meek had seen some like profit things. They're pretty obviously.
Oh. Yeah, but Meek had relayed that.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't remember if he had or not.
Would Meek have relayed this info?
I was like, give me a second. I need some water. My throat's really dry right now. Ugh.
Mm.
So give me like 2 minutes. Okay, I'm back.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so I guess if their profit margins are being held hostage by by this group, they can get whoever they want out.
Yeah.
So,
It seems like something along those lines is going on. But the rest of breakfast passes.
what's
Unless
the
y'all
general
want-
reaction to this?
Um,
Are people like
like the
actually
other
seeming impressed, or
the other prisoners like are perplexed by this because it's not a German, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's weird and strange, and they're not sure how to feel about it. They kind of knew that they had this much power on the grand scheme of things.
But they're getting out a Hiver.
Mm-hmm.
I have a I have a theory about what's going on. But I don't have a lot of evidence to go off of. Just there's the guy on lookout from the ship. He's a hiver. Then there's
Yep.
this guy. He's a hiver. Maybe they're related in some way. Who knows?
You think we can use this to our advantage?
Maybe, but I don't know. Like, we don't have enough information to like leverage it, in my opinion, at the moment. Like at the moment, it's just guesswork. So I'd say let's just keep on what we're doing. Keep an eye out.
I think that might be best.
But yeah, breakfast ends. All the work guys come out. There are no jobs in research today. There are a few jobs in manufacturing, but it's like 10. And you get the distinct impression that they're just finishing up work, and then they're going to probably move them down to the warehouse or something.
I volunteer for.
And then there's also, mines, of course.
Yeah.
And I think y'all were talking about going down there at the night.
Yeah, I kind of nudge Peter. What's the plan?
Well, I think we can use what few friends we have, like your good kinsman, right, Findlay, to put a bit of a posse together, and with us at the fore, make our way down and see what exactly is in that claim they have staked. Their smug looks disgust me.
I'm nay a negotiator, so I'll have to know what we're offering.
Oh, well, that's... Leave all that up to me.
They will not take kindly if they think you're giving me orders.
Well, in such a case, then, the first thing on the table is the satisfaction of breaking those faces, and the next is finding out exactly where all of that valuable moonstone is coming from. Their mine can't be that much... Their little stake in it can't be that much different from the rest of them. I think they might be hiding something else.
Or do you just want to be covert, or?
We can. If not, then, well...
Feel like it would be unwise to make outright enemies of them right now.
Perhaps. The only other thing, then, is we really do have to find out where they're keeping those keys.
Who have we seen have had keys on them?
Usually it's been guards in the black armor. You do know that some of the white ones have keys to individual cells in the blocks they work in.
Interesting. Well, if you all aren't confident in a confrontation today, I won't push it, but I encourage everyone to prepare for it.
Yes.
Still not sure how we overpower the guards. They've got.
Oh no, dude, no, we don't. We're not worried about the gods. There's no gods down in the mines. Is there?
I'm unclear on this point, Pat. Are there guards in the mine?
So there are guards at the entrance to the mine,
Okay.
and where they like park all the ore.
So the stuff that matters.
Yeah. They don't go down. They don't go past where, because I mentioned before that like the Spire's all steel and the mine's mostly rock. Like they don't go much past where the steel ends. There's spooky shit
Okay.
down there. That's your job.
That's your job, D-boys.
Oh man.
Yes. In which case, today, Peter would want to go to manufacturing and see if he can't nick anything else or get lost in the transition.
I guess OA will go with him.
Uh, is that what you want to do? I thought there was some plan on following the Chironites that I thought I heard y'all discussing.
Yes, but the others seem not confident in forcing that confrontation at this exact moment.
Oh, well, I thought y'all were gonna do it, surreptitiously, right?
But
Yeah.
we
Because I guess my idea about that was like just follow them like stealthily. I just don't think we have the manpower or like equipment to like make someone disappear right now.
will die in the mine.
Die in the mine. Yeah, and yeah, like even with the Scotsmen, the 5 of you plus the 6 of them would number 11 to their like
20 plus.
20 plus Swedish.
Oh, that's if they're all in the same place at the same time.
True. Yeah. Just tell me what you wish to do. Home dogs.
I will follow the lead of Peter. Sounds like he was going in manufacturing, and that seems like the best way to get a hold of a metal piece right now.
Okay, okay. What are the opinions of Finlay, Meek, and Genji? Do you want to go with them, or do you want to split the party?
Meek is currently shivering sort of in his cell because he doesn't understand why he just did any of the stuff he did.
Well, see, as work time comes around, one of the guards in white is going to like drag you out. Hey, go work, man.
Oh. And he'll follow. I guess he'll follow Finlay. Wait, who is the one who kicked him? That was Finlay.
Yeah, that's Finley. That's me.
Okay. He'll follow after Finlay and say, "Hey, that was a real hell of a front kick."
Thanks, I guess.
Oh, right. That reminds me, because Pain. Peter. Roll.
Oh no! Right. Do I have the headache today? I have the headache today.
It's over.
Terrible. Well, Findlay, you go down to the mines. Are you going down to the mines still? With
It seems like the best place for my Irish again.
I shall also go down, Finlay.
Hey, Irish is
If
fine.
you don't mind, I will keep watch on the perimeter this time.
Seems like the place for my skills.
Can you do me a favor?
What do you need?
Hide the file somewhere you know we can find it later.
All right. and I'll take the file from him.
You have been given the
Maybe
file.
sometime down in the mines? Or would it be better if we found some place? Well, actually, I just shouldn't know, so I won't get involved.
Yeah. The mines are the best place. It's unsupervised. And if it's not
Yeah.
a part of the equipment you're issued going in, they're not going to look for it when you're coming out. So,
Okay. I will stand on the perimeter when we go in the mines and I'll watch the outside. I will not watch anything going on inside
Okay.
so that if I'm interrogated, I can't tell anything. But I will keep an extra eye out. I have the highest perception
Well, I think
for
Genji is
so-sos.
highest. Genji, do you go into the mines or are you going with them to manufacturing?
I'm thinking manufacturing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Manufacturing.
We got a 3-2. You said you were standing away from Finlay, right?
Me?
Meek.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Okay.
Deliberately,
Hey,
I'm
so
observing the outskirts.
so since you're standing away from Finlay, you appear to be alone. You're approached by your kinsman.
We're not in the mines yet, right?
Yeah, you're in the whites.
Or we are in the mines?
Yeah, we're skipping ahead to that part.
Okay, then I'm
But-
going to use the phrase.
They answer back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not making that mistake again.
Uh, Finlay, down alone, are you? Why didn't you come with us today?
Sounds good. I'll be with you, mates.
Okay. They're gonna leave you, Meek, unless you interject.
I'm
Well, what do you mean? Does anyone alert me to the fact that I'm alone, or
Well, no. So since you're not standing next to Finlay, and last time y'all went together, his kinsmen think y'all aren't getting along or something, so they're like, "Hey, come with us. That's where you belong."
does he not come and say something to me? I mean, I told him beforehand that I'm going to stand out and watch the.
I feel like since he's got a better subterfuge score than I do, I would have passed him the file and told him to hide it.
Fair enough.
That would make sense to me. But yeah, no,
And that's one of the reasons I'm going with them is like he can hide the file and they won't see him do it.
okay. Yeah, so Meek, you're gonna have to find some other people if that's the case. Which is mostly trivial. We'll get back to that. Manufacturing boys.
All right.
Y'all are led down. There's only 10 of you this time. They don't actually have you like fully assemble guns. They give you ones that are in various states of not fully disassembled. Ran out of time, and a couple that don't work. They say. You're not sure how they know that. They don't tell you because you're prisoners. Fuck you. And they're like, yeah. As soon as you're done fixing all of these, there'll be a small break, and then they'll check over them, and then you'll have to move them out of here.
Are there any extra parts that would fit the description of what Peter was asking for? Like a piece of metal that could be fashioned into like a short sword.
You think that one of these like 22-inch barrels could be like sharpened a bit. You would have to squint very hard to call it a sword. But perhaps.
22-inch barrel, so that's almost 2 feet. I'm trying to think of like sleight of handing that out of here.
Give it the old stanky leg.
Would it be agility plus subterfuge to try to be able to hide it on my person?
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
You do know that there will now be one that cannot be fully assembled. So.
Oh.
Yep. Like that. Like there's no extra parts, but you can take one, and
I mentioned to Peter that we'll be down a part, and that might be looked into.
Oh, that would make trouble.
Do you think that it'd be better to try to find a different, like a non-tracked part, like not one of these, like see if there's any other option?
He thinks about it very, 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 very hard and sways on his feet as he comes to terms with the option of having to pass up something.
I think that finding a crowbar at some point would be likely.
There is a crowbar in this room. You know, because it was used to open these boxes.
Yeah. I think I'll go with the crowbar. Is it of a similar dimensions?
Yeah, it's crowbar length, so about that.
Okay. Peter, I'm going to. Yeah. Okay, I just do it. So going for the crowbar instead.
Okay.
5 successes.
Yes, you have hidden a crowbar on your person. We'll see how it goes. And then people roll me ADR or intellect, and then add up all your successes, and then tell me what the number is.
Is Peter even capable of making this roll?
I think you have a decent ADR.
Well, more the bane you gave me.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
No.
you did it.
Let's say no.
Oh, I got 5 successes, so.
The other 2 make up for your lack. It only takes like an hour and a half to finish all of them, and then you're given a 30-minute break while they meticulously inspect the remaining rifles.
Mm-hmm.
You see them rack the slides a bunch and click.
Like, do they seem like cheap guns? Like, I guess I wouldn't have too much of a background, but
they don't seem particularly cheap. They don't seem particularly high quality either. Like, these are obviously some sort of surplus guns that were like unassembled because the war ended early.
Mm-hmm.
That they must be getting from somewhere. You're not sure on the economics of this and whether it's even profitable for prisoners to them to be shipped out here to the middle of nowhere, assembled by prisoners and shipped back. But shrug, you say? Shrug?
Yeah. Guess they're having us do it. Gotta be worth it in some manner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I guess while away the brick.
Yeah. I assume they don't let us wander.
They don't let you wander. They have brought some of the very weak coffee and tea for you to have while they, do it. do all this inspection stuff.
Hmm.
And yeah. Yeah, after the 30 minutes, so a total of 2 hours, they pack them all of them back in the crates that they came in. They use a lot of material in between to cushion them. Take out hammers, nail them shut, and then they say, get back to work.
Oh.
All right.
Yep. They want you to haul these out of here.
All right.
Okay.
Haul, haul, haul.
Yep. And y'all go back down to the warehouse level.
Hmm.
And yeah, they have you stack them in a stack of very similar looking crates. There's about 20 identical crates, and y'all have added another 6.
All full of.
Huh.
Oh no.
They then have you start taking crates out and hauling stuff around the tower.
Hmm.
Towards the end of the day, they have you take a few of the boxes from the crate, like the stack of crates that are probably weapons, since that's where you put the other ones. And you go back to that like shed-like room, and they have you do the same thing where you stack the boxes and other crap to the ceiling. The room's empty though, since the last time you put things in here.
Huh.
Yep. Y'all finish a little early? Like this was supposed to take the rest of the time for the day?
Hmm.
Do you try to do anything like pretend to work and then do some other stuff, or you'll just, hey boss man, we're done?
I want to pretend to work and try to figure out what's going on.
Sure.
Hmm.
Tell me the manners in which you want to do this, and then after this we'll pan to the mine.
I guess. So, like, are there guards outside of the little room that we're working in?
So there are a couple of guards stationed around the warehouse area in various locations.
Okay.
There were 6 guards total that were with you into the manufacturing zone. And those same 6 came down here with you. And there was 1 guard already down here. There is there near the elevator. There's a little, like, I want to call it a break room. Like,
Yeah.
it's built into the side of like the elevator tower, and it's got some tables and chairs and a big window to look out into the warehouse. And that's where the other guard guy had been. And the other guys are in there just sort of, there's a couple of them chatting. There's one near the elevator watching. There's one in the boxes sort of keeping an eye on you. And then there's one guy far towards the only exit besides the elevator, from where you can hear industrial noises.
So there's multiple eyes on us. Slinking off would be difficult.
Maybe. There's a bunch of stacks of crap everywhere. There is probably a way to dart between them.
Right. The furtive Albishman will desire to try to listen at the walls and listen to the voices. See if
Okay.
we can't get some sort of direction on where the utilities are.
Presumably they're speaking that prison speak.
Well, he's trying to listen to the void, right?
Yeah.
And roll the willpower.
Let's see if he doesn't start screaming in pain over nothing.
Remember, you can roll luck to add to that. So.
Yeah. When does luck come back?
I'd have to read, but you'll at least get some back every session. I
Okay.
think you're supposed to get all of it, but I don't know.
If I send the pizza to your house, do I get luck back?
Probably.
Okay, good.
Okay, yeah. So, you lean your head against one of the steel walls and try to listen to the whispering ghost voices. And for once, you can't hear them, but only because there's another sound that drowns them out. Thump, 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 thump. It's like the beating of a heart. And it's louder, louder to the right, towards the exit, where the guard is standing.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to do some stealth just to scout around.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Yeah, just figure try it out. It's worst to happen. They kill me. Hee hee.
We're gonna go with you need to beat a 3.
4.
Yep, you're good. No one notices you ducking behind some crates and then sticking to the shadows of other piles of crates as you weave through.
Mm-hmm.
Where you want to go? What do you want to see?
You said there was like sounds of industry.
Yeah, so there's like some double doors, and even from those like double doors being closed, you can hear like the sound of like pistons and flywheels and other stuff engaging. A racket.
Does it seem like that'd be very obvious if I were to try to enter there?
I wouldn't say very obvious, but the doors will be opened. Like they're pretty big.
Yeah.
Someone might see the doors being opened or hear them shut if you're not careful closing them. Which is to say, you cannot enter that area without rolling stealth again.
Okay.
But while you're in this room, you're basically no one has eyes on you.
Wait, what did I say?
I said, but as long as you're in this room, your previous stealth check says no one sees what you're doing.
Okay. What are some point of interests in this room?
So there are a bunch of like I said, it's a warehouse, so it's like all piles of stuff. One pile for sure is guns, because you put them there yourself.
Yeah.
There are some piles that are like drum barrels, like IRL, the sort of stuff people put like oil in, right?
Yeah.
They're various boxes and crates. Like you can open them and try to make sense of their organization. You could go to the stuff in the little weird shed and try to open those and see what they're putting in there. You could try to listen in on the guards talk, but they're, like someone said, probably speaking in that unknown language.
Yeah. I guess I'm curious what's in the shed.
Okay. No one sees you go back there. Everyone else is probably just pretending they're doing work so that they can't find real work for them to do.
Yeah.
I've done that.
I assume I can just crack open one.
Yeah, you can definitely crack open one. It might be hard to get more than one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably though roll a stealth to make sure like you're not too loud.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Same target. Beat to 3.
All right.
Oh yeah.
6.
Super quiet. You manage to pry up part of one of the lids and look inside. This box contains bullets.
Oh.
You don't know about the others. You probably can open. Like this is near the bottom of the stack, and you can't access the other ones because they're wedged to the top.
Do they look like the bullets that go in the guns that we just built?
Yeah, they're definitely rifle bullets. You'd have to roll me like knowledge firearms or something to absolutely be certain.
I will take one of these bullets and I will take it to Peter.
Peter, OA has returned with a bullet.
What's it look like? What do we got?
Me posting a 5.56 photo. I'm doing it.
Uh-oh.
Bullet.
It's a bullet.
That is a bullet, definitely.
Your health and safety inspector, having probably could tell you.
Dingy, would this bullet go into the gun that we built?
Would I know this, or would I have to roll?
Roll me a perception check as you use your special eyes.
Or awareness check?
He's rolling perception plus 3 for career.
Oh, okay.
As he inspects it.
Wow. So would that be 11 or 8 plus 3?
8 plus 3, 11, yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. It seems to be.
Peter. We know where the guns are.
Yes, we do.
I'm not proficient in rifled firearms. More of a pistol warrior. I think it would be very unwise to begin a gunfight down here, but
here's a freebie. Out of all the pained whispers Peter hears, one of them says, "Gunfight, but you have a crowbar."
Indeed.
Indeed.
Well, I think our friend Genji might be more interested in them, but that tool we're borrowing would be more useful to me than anything we could possibly find down here.
Oh yeah, so since you opened the box that contained the bullets, you now know which boxes in the stack of warehouse contain bullets too.
oh, like
They're all labeled, but the labels don't mean anything to you.
So now we know how to find bullets.
Yeah, so you know which ones contain the Sturmgeweers and the ones which contain the Sturmgeweer bullets.
Okay. Can I reseal the box? Like, put the nails back in?
Oh, you could, but you're not sure it's necessary?
Okay.
The weight of the other stuff is kind of holding it down. You kind of like pried up one end of it and like
Okay.
saw there were bullets and then managed to,
Then I guess
tease
I
one
will.
out.
Yeah, I guess I'll put the bullet back because getting caught with the crowbar, well, whatever. But they might beat me for it. If they find like a bullet on me, uh, they might kill me or put me in D class. I don't know. It seems like it would be a lot more severe to be caught with the bullet.
Fair enough. Okay, do I want to do anything else, or do I pan to mine crew?
I mentioned to Peter there's the sound of industry behind the doors over there, but I'm not sure if I could get in there consistently. Also, I don't know what's beyond the doors, so there could just be like a guard just watching the door on the other side.
Yes.
Sometimes the only way forward is back.
All right. So, okay. Well,
Peter's going to keep trying to follow the sound of the heart, but I think we can skip that.
It's on the other side of the door, at least.
Went
Yeah.
to the bathroom for a second.
That's all right. We haven't got to your side yet, so
Yeah.
no, good time.
I just zoned out during that whole thing.
They found bullets.
Okay.
Bullets, you say?
Yeah, they found bullets. They stole a crowbar. Don't worry about it. But yeah, now you try to follow the sound of the heartbeat. It is definitely coming from beyond the doors that are closed.
The industry doors, or
Yeah, the industry doors.
I see.
Yep.
I want it.
You have the crowbar. I'm gonna pan to the mine guys for a bit, and I'll let you mull on that. Finlay, you are escorted away by your kin. They, they chat you up as people do. There's a lot of family talk where they talk about things your ma or pa did when they were young, things they remember about you, and I assume you engage in the same sort of banter. They lead you to like a small moonstone deposit they know of. It takes 2 hours to remove the rocks that they stacked on top of it to hide it.
Jeez.
And then it takes another 2 to mine the whole thing out, that you get 1 whole cart of moonstone. And it's hard to split things 7 ways, but they assure you that you're going to get a big share of it. But yeah, after that's done, there is a small bit where they you'll take it back and turn it in, so it's accredited to you. And then they say, I think that's good enough for 1 day's work. Come with us.
I'll cock my head and say, all right, and follow him.
Okay. We're going to pan over to Meek real quick. Meek, you fell in with 4 Rahu dudes. They're all from different parts of the archipelago.
Any from Bazok?
No.
Where I'm from? Oh no.
Jimmy, you're not there.
No. This is
I am.
Oh wait, sorry, I lost the.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you were still talking about the.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to confirm that Finlay was going to go with his friends or his family. So Meek, these guys are awful. They are lazy. They don't want to dig. Uh, they keep putting like odd jobs onto you, like having you scout ahead, playing
Okay.
pranks on you. Like,
I will organize them using my ironic humor. So basically, they are all facing the outside while I do all of the actual work.
okay, what do you want to roll for that?
Would that be, could I do it using, well, let me actually see. Let me double check what my, okay. I will put on a performance of me digging and telling taker jokes, like the
Okay,
usual thing you do when you're digging a grave. So could I roll my
yeah,
Undertaker
yeah, yeah,
plus,
sure. Yeah,
yeah, Christmas. So, okay.
that sounds great.
Right. So I'll do kind of the bit, but I'll say like, "Don't look at me while I'm digging. It's bad luck. Look out there, and you there on the left. Would you like to hear a joke? And some kind of grave cheeker joke. I'll be your Huckleberry.
Sure, sure.
I'm too busy looking up how to fuck to roll these dice. God. Uh, okay, here we go. Now, I don't want to make any grave premonitions or anything like that, but keep watching. Do you know several of my friends have died down here? And wouldn't it just be nice if after this we all got a nice cup of coffee and then went back to our cells like normal people? 5.
I think your jokes are morbid, but they sure do pass the time.
Right? As long as everyone is looking outwards. And also, I will remind them frequently of the master word. I'll just drop it into regular things,
Fair
into
enough.
regular conversation.
Okay, that's excellent. We're gonna switch back over to Finlay real quick, but keep remembering that you're doing that.
Yes.
So Finlay, they take you down strange passageways that aren't quite marked on the very rudimentary map that you have been given by the mine foreman.
Mm-hmm.
And they're very dour mood. And they come to a small crevice that you're gonna have some trouble squeezing through. It's not gonna be a roll, but your character will be extremely uncomfortable as he gets through there.
Mm.
And like it's clearly not a passage; it's like a crack in the rock, and it was not made for you. But you make it, and you emerge into a much wider chamber.
Mm-hmm.
All along the walls around the entrance are scratched weird geometric. You can only assume they're letters. Uh, you have no idea what they mean. Uh, Give me a second. But it's always the same 4 letters, and they're arranged all around the crack you just entered.
Okay.
Uh, and you can't quite see in the dark. They told you to turn off your lamp so you don't blind the guy in front of you, and just keep going till you got out. It is very claustrophobic. Anyways, as soon as you emerge into the greater chamber, you're oi, don't take another step before you say the word.
All right, I'll stop
You
and
say
I'll respond with the word.
And he responds back, Good. You're the last one through. Come here so I can see you better. Don't turn on your light. My eyes have already adjusted to the darkness. Ah, yes. Another lad for the crew. excellent, excellent. And you hear Dudley say, this is me cousin twice removed, Finley.
No. And I'll say hi and I'll stick out my hand.
Yeah, you receive a hand, and it pumps it quite generally. Don't worry about my last name, but you may refer to me as Sean. We're going to need your help. You see, we're getting out of this place. Are you in or are you out?
Getting out? How?
Well, I need you to tell me, are you in or are you out? Because if you're not in, you can't get out. I'm sorry, a bit of humor. It's just been me in the darkness. You're rapidly coming to the conclusion that this prisoner has not left the mines in quite some time on purpose. He did respond to the word. So, eh. But yeah, do you have any questions? He does not want to talk to you until you agree to this, though.
I do not think I have the skill to lie to this person, so I think I'm going to respond with, I do not think I'm in. I have not met you lads before, and I do not know you. We barely know each other.
Dudley will say, how can you say that? We're kin. It's like, I'm your cousin twice removed, and him over there, he's my cousin 3 times removed. That's, I don't know if it's 5 or 4 for you, but he's related in some way. Sean, he's not your kin, but how do you think I got out of that other prison? It wasn't me myself that did it.
You got out of a prison and got in a new one?
Yes. Bad case of luck. You see, I was sweet on a woman, and I went to go see her. Bad move. She was with another man already, Killed him.
Well, I do not think I can. I do not think I can be in on this plan.
That's a great shame, Finley. Says, that's a great shame, Finley. I seem like a good lad. I'll have to ask you to take your leave from this place. You can still change your mind. I believe until the storm ends, no one can leave the Spire. And then, yes, you're let out. And then one of the guys says, sorry, Finley. I'll escort you back to the entrance if you'd like.
I'd like that.
Yeah, problem. And you return to the entrance.
Okay. And I'm assuming I don't have any of the moonstone that we made today.
No, they're going to cut you in on that. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
You're kin after all. The one guy does tell you that you should probably wait around the corner from the foreman, because he'll be like, hey, why aren't you working? But yeah. Some other guys will probably show up soon to, wait. And he heads back into the mine alone. We pan back over to Meek, who has been bravely telling jokes and occasionally yelling out the master word.
And shoveling. If you would not like to meet an end that is most grim, if you would not like to climb a brown and brittle limb, if you don't not want to reach the dark and feel lack of
So
vim.
you're pretty deep in the mines, and you're still keeping that up. When you hear,
Yep. Wait. Let me say the last line. If you would not like to face the eye of he who's him.
uh,
No.
but yeah, like you're belting that out, and you hear, what is that terrible racket? Oh my God! Somebody shut him up! And you hear the sounds of men coming down the tunnels aggressively, perhaps
He
to
will
shut you
turn
up.
and scream, Eis ist Zeit für euch.
I have no idea what that means.
Literally, this is the time for revenge. In German. In Cherry.
Okay. You hear their boots stop for a bit, but then you hear them running a little faster. The other Rahu guys are grabbing the cart and running back towards the entrance. Do you follow, or are you going to meet your fate with the Germans, who were very angry about your
I
singing?
will yell, I will say very softly, Hallo, das ist der Countryman. Kommst du? Kommst du?
Uh,
Come here. Come here.
a bunch of
I need help.
Germans
Come
show
here.
up.
Hilfe!
They look at
Hilfe!
they look at you and shout the master word at you.
Hilfe! Hilfe!
I don't know what that
And then I
means.
will back into the shadows. Hilfe!
Jimmy, I don't speak German. You have to say
Help
what it
me.
means in English.
Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me. And back into the darkness. Help me. Hilfe. I'll start screaming it as though I'm in pain, but I'm visibly not. Hilfe.
They shout the
Hilfe.
master word at you. Do you reply?
Hilfe. Hilfe. Neresumium.
They're going to kill you, man.
They pick up rocks. They're going to kill
Master word.
you. Master word. Okay. They put down the rocks. What is the
I was
problem?
trying to lure them in. Why do you mess up my plan? I will say in Chironite, right? Why do you mess up my plan? I'm trying to earn credit with the Zell. Leave. Cherry idiots.
You were taken hostage by 4 burly German men.
Oh no. How will I talk my way out of this one, boys? Wait, could I run into the tunnels?
Oh, you were on the ground, shouting, "Help me!"
Oh. Oh, well, I mean, I thought I was going to get up and back away. And, oh, well, fair enough. I'm taken hostage by 4 burly Germans. I'll take it.
Yes. Um,
No.
you're dragged before the Sturmbannführer. And the first question he asks is, was it you who's making that terrible singing?
First, my singing voice is beautiful, you filthy Hun. And
Okay.
second,
I need to hear knows more. Punch him in the stomach 4 times and drag him away.
what did he say?
He said this, says one of the Germans, and you get punched in the stomach 4 times. You now have let me go look at the wound chart real quick. Belly, unarmed. Yes, so you now have a level 2 to the belly, unarmed, which is 3 more pain.
Why would you?
They're not happy. You're
Why would
dumped
you?
at the entrance. You see Finlay.
Meek, what happened to you? And I'll help him get up.
I think Finley. Finley. I'll turn up in Finley's arms. Finley, I think I could use a hug.
I'll say the master word at him.
Do you reply with a Mr. Word?
After a second, he'll say it back. Would you have given me a hug if I hadn't done that?
No.
No. And then I'll
Well,
hug
can
him.
you give me one now, please? I think they punched one of my lungs in half.
But yeah, that's how the mind trip goes, I guess. Nave, how badly do you want the sword again? We don't have long. But perhaps it could be done in perhaps it could be done in 20 minutes.
I don't think that's for tonight.
Okay, fair enough. Do you want to still consider it and we pick up next time then, or do you want to end the day?
If you want me to get the shit beaten
No,
out
no,
of
no.
me more, I can
Not
have
yet, not
distract
yet,
the
not
guard.
No, this is a question for Nave.
Oh, I meant, to clear a room for Nave.
Oh, don't worry about it.
No, I don't think it's. I think we'll end the day.
Okay. Yeah. So things are paid out. Meek, the guys you hung out with do not chip you in, but you do get the normal 3 credits. Finlay, they chip you in, you get 5 credits.
Okay.
The dudes who carted around, y'all got 3 each. And yeah. Y'all go upstairs and have dinner, and we'll end it there unless there's anything y'all want to do. Any rolls you want to make at dinner?
No, that works for me.
Okay. Yeah, let's do arc real quick. And next week we will not meet because it's Labor Day, I think, right?
Right.
Yep.
No.
Labor Day weekend. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm out of state.
Yep.
So.
And it continues my thoughts on every time a session ends. I'm like, they'll probably do it in like 2 more.
Oh.
You'll do a session.
Don't worry.
Then I'm like, 2 more now, maybe. I don't know.
You underestimate how much the average person wants to reach inside your brain.
Yeah, fair enough.
I make this mistake all the time.
I mean, I'm having fun.
Yeah. I got the shit and beat out of me twice in one day.
Only once was it? Oh, we forgot to do.
Yeah, I got kicked in the spine. That was rough.
We forgot to help Zach do arcs, so I'm gonna give you 3 arc, which I think ups you to like 6 total, 7, something like that. Yeah, there's experience points to spend. Do Knave's last again. Meek gave me his. Let's look at them again. You know what? Honestly, Jimmy, you you probably should have reversed your flaw.
That is true. Because in this case, I am compulsively lying. That is true. I did that on purpose.
Yeah.
Give me 1.
No. Dignity. I'll think on this a little bit longer.
Bear in mind that I am insane.
Yes, we've noticed. Let me look. So, Indy.
Yeah.
We'll give you a point for epic, cool, and glory.
What would you say?
Epic and Glory,
All right.
1 point each.
So
And I'm giving 2 points for Saga once again, so 4.
okay.
Um,
Cool.
Claw. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oops, ouch. Claw, you are 100% getting 1 for short temper.
Okay.
I'll give you 1 for labor rights because you helped with the scheme to organize labor to do the gun thing, so that's 4 total. Once again.
Okay.
Uh,
I know exactly where I'm spending those.
Wait, what arc was
I gave you
that?
some for your epic and your glory.
All right, cool.
Yep.
I meant for a claw. Yes,
Oh,
labor rights are.
yeah, his labor rights. Yep.
That's
And
belief.
Oh, cool.
but yeah, so Meek, I'll give him 1 for his belief. So 3 total.
Yeah. The joke of me is that he has principles, but he isn't actually a principled person, so he
Yeah.
doesn't follow them.
Yeah, I noticed. Ooh. Yeah, so Peter will get some for forward is back. Because we are indeed going back to
Hooray.
get forward. You sure do love to hate, so let's give another one there. So yeah, 4. We've not yet engaged in War's Peace. And I think I've already told you the amount when you achieve good is evil.
Soon.
Oh,
Yes. But yeah, that was the session. Won't meet again till next month of
yeah.
September.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Hmm.
I think this is going extremely well. I like what we're finding out about this.
I'm glad I get more time to think about the sword that Nave really wants.
Oh.
Can't wait until we let out all these SCPs.
I
Um,
almost
Yay.
opened the door.
Oh yeah, I assume also that probably at the end of this session, Finlay tells y'all all about the offer to escape,
Yeah.
and
Hmm.
probably next session I'll tell you again because it'll be 2 weeks,
Is the
and
next one
then
on
your
Saturday
characters.
or?
Hmm?
Oh yeah, okay. So the SCP night is actually before our next session, which would be on the 10th.
No, SCP nights in October.
Yeah, that's tonight's October. We're doing this September. But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna stop recording right there.